Play.
Do it after the intro. You can, but don't just put a shutter on it. Don't exit video, otherwise it's going to screw up the.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Nerd Botchery. We're about to get into it. Today we have got the return of the good team. Last week we couldn't play, or the other week couldn't play the good team because Eric and I were playing a really fun game with some really cool people. Stefan, Luke, and David Baxter. We had Peter Atkinson. I had a really great time in that game. Eventually, hopefully, we're going to get a chance to replay that, get the permission from all them. So yeah, that was really awesome. But now we are back with the good team. And as you know, we're going to let someone else do a recap tonight. We're actually going to do an in-game recap, which will be cool. But I'll give a quick recap that they are now in the forest. They had teleported there, and now there are some quaggoths they had run down and some hellhounds, and now they have to fight. We do have a new player tonight, which I'll be introducing actually in the game as the battle begins. I'll do that in a few moments. But I want to take some time, obviously, to thank our subscribers and our viewers across all our channels, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Thank you so much for your support. And, of course, you want to thank Todd over at D&D Creative Table Designs. Thank you so much, Todd, for your support. It's a really great channel. If you've never checked him out, I highly suggest you do if you have any type of interest in tabletop RPGs or anything like that. It's not just a site for terrain, but it has a lot of great terrain, people create stuff, but it's a community of people that will help you learn about Dungeons and Dragons, basically supplements, things like that will really go ahead and just make your Dungeons and Dragons in game better. Also want to thank D&D Creative Table Designs. Thank Reaper. Thank Reaper Minis. That's another one of our great supporters as well. Thank them. They just sent us a boat that we're going to be using for our game that we're going to be having in January to support the Wounded Warrior Project. Also want to thank Chuck at Trollord Games, another great site if you're looking just to up your Dungeons & Dragons game with supplements, new spells, and things like that. And also thanks Stat Trackers. James Keeler, which owns Stat Trackers, used to be one of our players on the good team, and he is going to be giving us some for the giveaway that we'll be having in January as well. A lot of other giveaways that we're going to be having in January, a whole bunch of stuff when we have that charity game. All right, so again, I am Tony, and this is Nerd Botchery. We are at season 2. This is episode 10. We've been running now for almost 2 years. This has kind of become morphed. It originally started kind of like a narrative, but now it's fully morphed into a complete free-form sandbox where they can go anywhere in the world of Faerun that they want. Real quick, somebody needs to mute because I can hear you clicking. Somebody might want to mute their mic. Also, this is right now we are at level 5. This is a 5th edition game. Thank you very much. You just muted. You could check our schedule to see anything else that we're doing. We also got our other stuff from Reaper for our painter. So now we're going to be starting our painting show, which I'm really, really excited about because that's going to be geared towards some of our West Coast people. It's going to be a little bit later, so you'll be able to hang out with us and watch us paint some really amazing Reaper stuff. And also, this whole map is made out of Dwarven Forge. I am going to let my players introduce themselves, and we'll just go in the role of initiative of who gets to introduce themselves first. So it actually starts out with Paul tonight.
Hello, hey, Mako Lighter, Gentleman Adventurer, Bard, Halfling, and... Right.
Bard extraordinaire. All right, and then we've got Chris. Duncan, you might be muted. There you go. Good.
Hi there. I'm playing Sir Duncan Scoop, the human warrior and general meat shield for the team. Although, we have company in that regard tonight.
All right. And next, we have a new player tonight coming to us all the way from Australia. So God knows what time it is there right now, but he has come to play with us. He dressed up in a really cool costume. He put his axe together himself and added LED lights. So that is really, really, really awesome. So we are really happy to have Jack, and we'll let him introduce himself.
G'day everyone from Australia. I'm Jack. I am playing Sephrith Bloodtongue. He's a barbarian, and he's got some quirky traits, and he is something of a half-orc, mutation of something like that. So yeah, I'm really excited and looking forward to having some fun.
All right. And next is our good guy that we've had for a while, Eric.
I'm Bale Blueblood, Tiefling Warlock. I have a Pact of the Blade. More specifically, it's a whip called Torment. But I'm trying to make up for my evil ways, and I'm also now a Paladin of Ilmater.
All right. Then next is one of our favorite people. I also play with her on Mondays. We're going to be starting our Monday games again soon. Exile.
You muted too. Can you guys hear?
Muted. I'm muted.
Oh, you're muted. It's okay, Exile. There you go.
My bad. I'm playing Luca, a human barbarian who has a few secrets he's trying to keep.
Ooh, drama. And next is Space, last but not least.
Hey guys, it's Space. I'm playing Sparrow, the Erganesi swashbuckler rogue fighter. And yeah, I guess let's get into it, Tony.
All right. I almost killed Space, paralyzed her in there when she's on the evil game, and I paralyzed her. So that was interesting.
No, I think you just like killing weak people. I think that's what you do.
Hey, when you're going against the intelligent enemies, you know they're gonna go after those spells. You know, those spellcasters. That's what they do. All right.
They were spiders.
Oh
yeah,
well, you
not
know.
just any spiders too. They were face spiders.
They were,
so.
but wolf spiders have a certain measure of intelligence if you read their stats. All right.
Those ones that actually gone to college.
Yes. They wear little glasses, and they have like a monocle. They have a little monocle, and they sit around reading the Wall Street Journal. So we are in the woods here, and the Quaggoths had appeared, or you did that chase where you had to catch up with them, and you finally did, and some of them made it away, but these did not, and you've caught up with them. And let me sit down. I'll actually describe it here. The weather today, also, let me give you all the weather for your adventure. It is, all right, It is overcast, moderate with a temperature of 54 degrees Fahrenheit, 37 degrees of the low. For our Australian friends, your high is 12 degrees Celsius with a 2 degrees Celsius for the low. Wind speed is 10 miles per hour, gentle breeze, having little or no effect on the game. So your weather isn't going to have an effect on this fight or anything like that right now. So the Quaggoths are in front of you, and out of the distance behind the Quaggoths, before the battle even begins, coming through the forest, bursting out through the trees is this huge half orc with dressed in with like a red kind of tunic around his belt, and he's got his axe in front of him. He's running out, and I'll let you know. And he comes into the battle right from behind, and I'm gonna switch the camera over so you can get a good view of your new this guy coming out of the woods. You don't know where he came from or why, but man, he is here. And he is right there. And at this point, the battle is about to begin. And we are going to start. You'll have to figure out who he is. He might not be here to help. I don't know. We'll have to find out. But right now, the battle is going to start. And the first person to go is our Mako.
Outstanding. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cast Calm Emotions on the Quagos. It's a 20-foot radius sphere, so I probably should be able to catch all of them.
Okay.
How many are there again?
Put that. Is that just work on like humanoids or something?
Humanoid.
Okay.
So the Hellhounds will be unaffected.
Yeah, so let me make sure these Quagos are humanoid. I think they are, so you should be fine. Yep, medium humanoid. All right. Calm emotion. You said 20-foot spear?
Correct.
I think I got that in here. Actually, we can do it. I can do it with the pen. All right, so you're trying to get, I'd say you could get at least with a 20-foot spear if it's centered here. Definitely you can get 3 of them. Know that. 20 feet. 4. What? You know what? I think you could actually get all 4 of those.
Outstanding.
Yeah,
it's a charisma saving throw. DC 14.
Okay, DC 14, charisma saving. Let's see what happens. Oh, they are not very sexy.
Yeah. Raise my hand to the air and be like, may the calmness of Timora descend upon you.
And as they do that, you know, they're not very attractive. So let's see this charisma.
Excellent.
That's probably a fail for the first one, I imagine. Fail. Probably another fail. These guys got shit charisma.
Yeah. Fail.
And finally.
Uh-oh. Yep. So that's 4 failures, a 10, a 5, a 10, and a 10. So, yeah, they just can't find it in them to have any sort of aggressive feelings towards us.
All right, so you want them to be charmed or frightened?
Let's see.
It says if they fail their saving throw, you want them to be kind of friendly or you want them to run their asses away?
Alternatively, you can make a target indifferent about creatures of your choice that it is hostile toward, i.e. us.
Okay, so you kind of just make them... All right, so you make them just walk away?
Pretty much. The indifference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed. So I'm going to yell to my allies, don't attack the Quagos!
All right, but be careful of the Hellhounds. All right, so as you're doing that too, you hear another come... There's a small, like, road or going through the woods. It's not a road, but there's a woods. And coming through the woods, crashing through the side, you see a horse-drawn carriage with a man screaming, "Help! Stop! No! It's out of control!" And it crashes into the side, spilling the contents over onto there. And this man, he tumbles out, "Help me!" And he's now fallen. At that moment, you know, they don't move from their position, but you can tell one of the Hellhounds has taken notice of the weakened guy that's fallen to the ground here now. And this cart is, you know, all the goods have splashed over the place and the horses are neighing and they're kind of laying on the ground right there. Help! And the dogs are growling, and it is now...
Tony, also, I want to hide behind the mushroom.
Okay, you want to get behind the mushroom? All right, we'll put that there. Behind the mushroom. go. All right. Mako, you are hidden behind the mushroom. You have made them indifferent, so they're just gonna start walking away, I guess, on their turn, since they're like, nothing really here. So it is now actually Hellhound's turn now. So Hellhound 2, it's going to attack. Who is close? Now, in these Hellhounds, their eyes you could see, and these things, the teeth are these huge fang teeth with the gums, blackened gums, and black drool coming out of their mouth, and inside their throat you can actually see the burning pit and hell and fire itself exhausting in the fumes and the smell of sulfurous rot coming from their mouths as they growl at you. And now this Hellhound decides it's going to attack, he's back there, so eeny, meeny, miny, mo. It's going to go after Duncan. So, wait a minute, because, one's already by him, so we'll go after, good old Bale. Go after Bale. All right. He's at number 2 is over there, so he's going after
Good
Bale.
doggy.
Good doggy. All right. All right, so he's going to get over here. He's going to come running over here. Get right here. About 5 fail. He has. He's going to use. Make sure I got the thing for it. He's going to use his fire breath. That fire breath gets a 15-foot cone. So, bam! It's going to get all 3 y'all. Woo! Sexy. But y'all will pass the saves because y'all are some dexterous people. So, alright, so. Now, let's go ahead and fire breath. I'll put that in there. So you see it. The hound exhales fire in a 15-foot cone. Each creature in that area makes a DC 12 dexterity saving throw, taking 21 fire failed or half as much on a successful. I'll actually roll the damage. So here I'll take 66 damage. So let's roll that.
What do we need for the dex save?
12.
DC 12.
All right. Wish me luck.
I'm gonna roll the damage. All right, so 22 if you fail. Did anybody fail?
I got a 15, and then I'm going to use my reaction to Uncanny Dodge. So
Right.
half that twice. So 20, 11.
I don't know if you can half it twice. I've never
Yeah.
heard of that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not saying you can. I've never heard of it.
Uncanny Dodge. So I succeeded, so that's half, and then Uncanny Dodge.
Oh,
This is
okay.
my reaction to half
didn't-
my damage.
Oh, yeah. I guess that would work. Okay, yeah. Okay. I don't know what I'm thinking. Something else.
Fuck.
So like
6
6.
points?
Yeah, 6. And Cutter, you passed, so you take 11. And then the last person that has to roll is Duncan.
What am I saving versus? Sorry.
12. You gotta get a 12 or higher.
Is it Dex?
Dex. Yes,
Yeah.
Dex save.
One sec. Let me try it again. Oh, right. I should roll over here. Do I click on the actual Dex stat? Or...
Yeah, just click on Dexterity.
Okay.
And I'm trying to get it in there, Paul, but Zoom is being wonky. But yeah, click on Dex.
It's not happening. I don't understand why it's not sharing.
That's weird.
Well, here, hang on. My
Make
Dex.
sure that. Yeah, go ahead.
My Dex is 15, so that's a +2.
Yeah, so just roll a d20.
15's plus 1.
Yeah.
Oh, plus 2. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh shoot, sorry. There we go.
All right, so you failed. All right, so you take at this. So as this creature comes running, it's burning, smoking embers coming up from its body. It exhales, and there's all your dex rolls. Wow, Scoop, your machine's just going slow. Yeah, wow, bro, you were clicking away. All right, so it exhales this breath of fire that goes on all 3 of you. Your clothes and everything start burning. Now, luckily, you see Sparrow. She's able to deftly get out of the way using her rogue-like, cat-like dexterity. She flips above the flame, whipping off her little bit of her cape that's on fire and putting it out. Then you see, Bale is able to turn his tiefling body to it. He's kind of used to fire a little bit, so it doesn't seem to hurt him as much. He just is able to get out of the way. But unfortunately, you, Duncan, you are not able to get out of the way, and you take the full brunt watching this yellow and red flame wash over your body. You feel it burning your eyes themselves as you literally feel like you're inhaling flame and swallowing it into your body. The first breath burns your lungs, burning the cilia inside your lungs as you begin to cough up mucus and phlegm from the burning inside the lungs itself and the burning on your skin, and you take 22 points of damage as you become charred and pieces of your flesh are crisping off, flaking off onto the ground. Some snow.
So quick roll clarification. I'm going to lean on Exile here. So I made my saving throw, which is half damage, and I also have hellish resistance because I'm tiefling. Does that mean to take half then half, right?
Yeah,
one saving throw.
Yeah,
then
you'd
one's
resist the
resistance.
fire damage.
Yep,
Yeah,
cool.
that's fine with me. Go ahead and do it. So you take 6 points of damage.
So 9 points is absorbed on Mako's spell. So 9, and it was 22. 10, so I take 13 points of damage.
All right, so Duncan's got 13 points of damage, and now
39.
yeah, you're still up and you're fine. So now it is Duncan's turn. And this old man, you see him screaming over there, "Help me!" Ah! He's cowering and quivering, behind the barrels that have fallen off his cart. The horses are, still shackled to the thing, so they can't get away, but the cart is turned over, so there's nowhere they can run, as even these quaggoths are beginning to look over at him because the spell affected your party for Mako. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't affect how the quaggoth feel about this guy. They might want to, maybe they're hungry. I don't know. So it is now Duncan's turn.
Okay, well, first thing first. I'm going to deal with this bastard who just fried me. So I'll step into him.
Okay.
And,
So you're attacking this one right here.
yeah, the hellhound who
Yeah.
just fried me. And I'll give him a couple of whacks.
All right, give him some wax.
Sec. That's a 20.
Well, that definitely hits.
And then
Nice.
second attack. That's a 14.
That does not hit. Your second hit does not hit.
I will use my action surge.
Okay.
And I'll give him another couple of whacks.
Give him another whack. That's almost a crit. That hits.
And another.
Please, sir, may I have another?
Man, you're dishing it out.
And is second wind a free action, or
It's a
Now, hold
bonus
on.
action.
I will, for my bonus action, I will use second wind.
Oh.
10 plus my fighter level. I'll just roll in chat. And I'm 7th level.
6.
So I'll heal myself for 14 points. 14
All
and 30,
right.
49 and 4. I'm at max again, 52.
All right. So there you go. You beefed it right back up.
I say, have at it, dog. You think you can roast me and my friends?
It's growling as you take
Bad
this hit.
puppy.
How
Bad.
bad do you hit it?
How bad did I hit it?
They just crunched into it. How many-
Yeah, I am bashing it mostly about the head and mouth. I'm trying to get its face turned into me and away from the rest of the group. Can I turn it, for example, so its head is not facing Bale and Sparrow?
Well, it's now looking at you because you went over there and beat on it. So it is looking
good.
at you. How many hit points did you take off it?
Oh, I have one miss. Hang on one sec.
I'll describe it as you're looking. So you went over there with your sword and multiple hits. You dashed and parried. Your first strike, you were able to slice a piece of meat off the shoulder bone of the creature. You didn't chop it all, it kind of just did a flake. And on your second hit, you sliced off an ear that went flying and hit against a tree and slid down and slopped to the ground with a nasty splurge of blood. And on your third hit, you're able to hit again that same spot, working the same wound as the hound yelped in pain, its fire coming from its mouth in frustration and anger. How many hit
It was
points?
22 points.
Mine
it
is
was
22. 22. That's exactly the same amount of damage it was going to do to you. Talk about
it's
revenge.
fair.
Talk about revenge. All right.
Only fair, doggy.
Take that. All right. So
And,
now.
I do glance over my shoulder at the charging half orc. Can I monologue him? Or
Sure. Go for it.
can I yell, friend or foe?
That's a bloody good question, mate. Are you friend or foe?
Well, I asked you first.
If we
Are
have a
these your friends?
preference,
Are these scumbags your friends? And I'm
If by
pointing to the
scumbags you
creature.
mean these things or these bastard wolves?
Yeah, those.
No,
Those
they're
ones,
not.
mate. Well, then for the time being, I guess we're friends.
Excellent. Well met.
Let's,
I'm
let's have
Duncan
some fun then, buddy.
Well, it's your turn, by the way, Sethreth. So you could be
Excellent.
saying this, I guess, as you're running in.
Yeah.
You're having
You want,
a.
me, do you want me to give a little bit of a visual of what my character looks like?
Sure. Tell us more as you're going in.
Okay, so you'd all would have seen him run through out of the trees, and you'd all be quite shocked because he's not something that you've seen before. He's at least 7.5 feet tall, built like a brick shithouse, as we would say here in Australia. Just rippling with muscles, but his skin is jet black. Jet black. His eyes are bright red, and as he screams, you can see he's got this almost demon-like red tongue coming out of his mouth as he's screaming. You kind of look and you go, he's got some features like an orc. He has some large tusks, but they're quite small in comparative to normal orcs or half orcs. So to you, he probably looks more like a demon himself. So anyway, and he's carrying a massive, well, to him it's a battle axe, but to an average man it might be close in between that and a great axe. There you go. So that's a bit of a visual of my character. And yeah, you'll basically line up. How many of these creatures do we have here? We got just the Hellhound and 4 of the others.
You got the 4 Quaggoths, which
Yep.
they identified actually the last time, and you got 2 Hellhounds.
2 Hellhounds.
But the Quaggoths right now are under the effects of calm emotion from Mako, so they are kind of just looking now at this guy on the ground. You see their heads turning that way, looking towards the goods and looking towards this guy, one of the people that he's screaming for help. He's kind of hurt. You can tell as he fell on the ground and his cart was overturned as he was crashing through the woods.
So
Help
at this
me!
stage,
Help me,
I wouldn't-
please!
at this stage, I wouldn't really see the Quaggas as a threat. It'd be more the Hellhounds.
Oh yeah, the Hellhounds definitely are not under calm emotion.
Right. Am I in range to attack any of them from where I am? I can't really see from the angle.
I moved you up towards one, so you can actually get it. Once the camera, I switch the angle, it should go in just.
Thank you.
There we go. Which it's hitting the wrong button. There we go. Stationary cam, and this will kind of give you a more first-person view. So you are right behind a hellhound now. It turns towards you. It's growling and snarling. Again, you see the red flame down its back, the fire inside. It's about the smoke coming up as it drips. This blackened, drool that seems to be made out of ash that's falling from its mouth.
Yep. Well, I'm going to come up double-handed and reckless attack that hellhound.
All right. Go for it, buddy.
So yeah, I'm going to sneak up on the sucker while it's not looking, double grip it, and just reckless attack on top. Smack down on it.
Smack it.
Introduce it to the Widowmaker.
Oh, you named it. I got a named axe on my barbarian. I call it Mercy.
God have mercy. So double-handed, bam, submit roll. With that, so that'd be an advantage, correct? Submit. There's the roll. Surely that's a hit.
Definitely hits. 13 damage so far.
Yep. And another attack, correct? And that also is an advantage. Woo!
Oof.
Man,
Almost
like
a crit, baby. So close to a crit.
So it says that reckless attack should be just at advantage, as well as
They get advantage on you.
yeah, and then they get advantage on me. Correct. Yep.
So you've done 22 points. Damn, number 22 is coming up. I have played a lot. 22. You want to describe your hit, your attack, or do you want me to do?
So yeah, like I said, I just come up from the side and literally try and cut the creature in half. And as I hit it, open up and scream to the sky. But I'm not raging.
All right, so you hit it. Axe comes down, and you put a big chunk shoulder blade, and you pull your axe back out. You hear the grating of the bone pulling against your axe, of the muscle and the tissue and the sinew. All right. Next, it is Bale's turn.
Am I adjacent to that hellhound that breathed fire, or am I about 5 feet away?
You're about 5 feet away.
Am I within 30 feet of the stagecoach, the wagon driver?
Six. You can get right up on him. You'll be one square away from him.
Perfect. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pull out my red whip torment and just let loose with it.
Okay. Who are you going? You're attacking the hellhound?
The one, yeah, the one that that got worked over by Scoops.
Okay. Go for it.
All right.
Whip it good. Oh, we should have that song whenever you use your whip. Whip it
Yeah.
good. A little sound bite.
We should. We had to kind of get that ready. Okay. Here we go. Gotta make sure I click the right buttons here. Okay. Normal torment. And so if I hit, I'm going to do a divine smite at level 1. I'll roll that separately. Okay, so here we go.
Oh,
They come up.
not yet. I don't have anything on my
Yeah.
screen. There it goes.
Is it 15 hit?
Yes, it just hits.
All right, perfect. So
Just
the whip, yeah. So I do 15 points. 15 points of damage. Wait a minute, I gotta make sure this is right here. Okay, ignore the divine smite. Sorry, so it's 7 points for the whip, and then I will roll separately my 2d8 because I'm doing a level 1 smite, not a level 2 smite. Okay, so here we go. So it's 7 points plus 8, so 15 points of damage.
Okay. Want to describe your hit?
Yeah, so he half turns towards the wagon driver and pulls out torment and a bit of a growl as that whip snakes around the neck of the hellhound and he pulls it, which all the barbs pull out chunks of flesh. And at the same time, there's a bit of an explosion with the divine smite. And then I will move my full movement so I can move up, and I want to try and protect the wagon driver.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Okay, I'll move you up there. So you attack the one by Duncan. You do a buttload of damage. Still up, but it looks very hurt as you have done that. The one by Duncan. And now you're moving up towards the cart driver.
Yep. Now that hellhound, well, the hellhound is engaged with the barbarian now, right? The hellhound is engaged with Sephrith. Okay, cool.
So you're kind of behind. I'd say at this point. Well, no, because we're getting 5. The only one that one is your new unknown friend.
As I get closer to Sephrith,
You don't know his name yet.
no, I'm telling you. As I get closer to him, I say, so don't put me adjacent to the hellhound.
I didn't. I moved you past it.
There you go. Cool.
That's the delay.
Thank you. All right. So I say, you don't look like much of a good guy, but then again, and I refer to myself.
You look like a berry, mate. Very delicious.
That's
Now,
what she said.
not that kind of street. All right. So now you've hit that. You're near the driver, protecting him. And it is now the Quagoff's turn. Quagoff number 3. It begins to come over, looking, since it's not messing with y'all, but it did see one of its allies get attacked. So with that, Mako, does your spell, does seeing its allies break the...
Specifically says friend. It has to be a friend of his.
I don't know. I guess, could they be friends with hellhounds? I would say...
What even does friend mean to a Quagoth?
I would say that you're gonna move over towards the guy then. No. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. He's up on the rock where that's Quagoff turn. You can see him slowly moving towards this guy now. It is Hellhound 1's turn. And it looks at, it sees this half orc standing in front of him, muscles, bulging, with this axe. And this hellhound, it decides to, it can't blow a fire because it sees its allies. So it's going to go ahead and let's do a bite. Oh, but wait a minute, I get advantage because I have pack tactics. The hound's advantage.
You get advantage on me.
Oh, I get advantage anyway because you use reckless. So either which way, yeah. So either which way, it would have been an advantage. All right. Oh, what a shitty roll. I'm pretty sure that doesn't hit. 13.
Nah, man. Nah.
Nah,
Try again, pup. Try again.
So this hellhound, you know, you have your axe, and you see the creature goes to open its mouth to go bite you. The hackles go up on its back, and it goes to jump right at your throat, and you put your axe up right in front, and it bites your axe instead. And you can hear it growl, and it's pulling, and you're using your muscle, holding it, and you push it back to the ground and knee it in its chest. And then standing right back in front of you, ready to attack again, but it is missed with its attack trying to get you. And now it is Quaggoth's turn, and it's going to move towards the guy.
Feeling a little bit surrounded at the moment.
You're lucky the Quaggoths aren't attacking. Technically, somehow I feel like I'm getting played on this whole allies aren't friends thing, you know, but it's all right. So next is Luca's turn. Luca Thero.
I don't see my miniature. Where am I?
Luca wasn't there last session, so you might not have placed him there. That's a good way to not get attacked, by the way, Luca.
Luca's vanished.
Yeah, I learned the invisibility spell while I was away.
Or maybe Luca was in the cart.
I'm okay with that.
Or
That's actually Luca screaming for his life.
I'll start out prone.
Pause for a moment. There we go. I put Luca by the fire. Yeah. So we'll put Luca right there. There's the. All right, Luca. You're close enough to attack on either which hellhound.
I'll go for Hellhound 1. That one's closest.
Oh, well, hellhound 2 is actually. You're right behind it. There you go. Remember, one of the flanking, you know, you have to coordinate your attack. Eric and I, we all worked out where you best hold your turn. But do you want to go ahead and attack it? It looks very weak. I mean, it's looking rough. You know, blood. You could call it blood is coming out of it from the wounds that have been inflicted on it.
Yeah.
Got a little limp. It's holding up its foot. Paw. Actually, kind of looking cute now. Sad.
Yeah, reckless as well.
All right.
Join me, Grey One.
But you definitely hit on both attacks, and it is down. If you want to describe how you kill it.
Luca just punches it to death.
You gotta punch it. All right. So Luca punches it to death. You beat it down and
one punch to get it to the ground, one stomp to break its neck.
All right, so it's gone. It is out for the count. Next.
Oh yeah, look at you, you brutal bastard. I love it.
Gone. Dead.
And then, do I have enough movement to move adjacent to the other hellhound?
Yes, you do.
All right, then I'd like to move over there.
Oh, that was the wrong person. That moves.
Wrong blue character.
Wrong blue character. All right. So now it is Sparrow's turn. Unless there's something else you wanted to do.
Nope.
And this guy now, he's jumped, he's sitting up, you know, by his goods. Oh, thank you. Thank you for helping me, please. Don't let them get me. He's kind of like moved himself up in between that tree stump, and he's got his little hand crossbow, and he's holding it up like, You can tell he barely knows how to use this thing. His hand is shaking. Ah! Ah! All right, Sparrow, what do you want to do?
I want to move up to the Hellhound.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take my first, well, not my first attack, my attack. I'm going to use my rapier.
Get him,
Okay.
Birdie.
All right, get him.
14. Did not make it. So I'm going to use my bonus action to attack again. No.
Damn, what is going on with Sparrow?
I just been rolling really shitty. Yeah, I can't do nothing else, so.
All right, so
Well,
you.
digital dice.
I
What'd
think
you
it's the fact. I think you know what it is. I walked up and I'm like looking at this guy and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? Who the fuck is this guy? And it's like throwing me off.
A huge half orc with a banner behind his back, and you're trying to use your rapier, like, hey, who are you? And you're just poking, and the dog's just jumping out of the way of your pokes as you're trying to
I'm
poke
just,
it.
like totally distracted.
All right. Well, that means then, is there anything else you wanted to do, Sparrow?
There's nothing else I can do.
All right. So now it is Quaggoth 1's turn, and Quaggoth 1 it makes its way over to the guy. Guy, please, no. Calm down.
So as you're doing that, FYI, on Zoom for us, we can't see the map, so we're all relying on Twitch right now.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'll tell you. All right, so this guy, he moves up. He has to go around. He can't make it to the guy just yet. He had to go around, y'all, because he couldn't get through. Over there now. He can't seem to. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. One. Oh, yeah, he can make it. He can get right behind the guy, and he takes a swipe at him. But luckily, as he swipes at this guy, he's able to duck behind the rock, and the Quaggoth hits the branch, and you see like pieces splinter off into the distance. And now it's Quaggoth 2 turn.
Did that Quaggoth have to run past me?
Yes, it did.
I'm gonna whip his ass.
I'm gonna yell out, Bale, no.
Ah!
Hold
He
on.
yells.
Roll to see if you hear is Mako, because Mako's a certain distance away. Now, Mako's a little bit away. That's like 30, 40 feet.
No, I do know because I heard him the first time. But
Okay,
I wanna
awesome.
protect
Perfect.
that guy. I want to protect that guy, so I'm attacking.
Well, Mako's like, wait.
Yeah, I would otherwise Mako. All right, so
All
I'll
right.
attack.
Oh no.
Jack, dude, you got your outfit. You made it all nice. Built the axe, and you die.
Yep.
I rolled a 12, so I
Just
missed.
kill me,
Oh wait,
mate.
actually, I don't know. What is the normal cost of a Quaggoth?
Quaggoth is 13. Sorry, that's not
Just miss.
just unless somebody wants to give you inspiration or something, or no. Okay.
I don't think he wants to. No.
No,
Mako's
no.
like, you. All right. So Quaggoth number 2, he's going to do the same thing and run by. You want to try to hit him? Actually, he's going to run by.
I only get one reaction.
Well, if that's the case, the person that would have a chance to hit this one be moving out of the threat range. Seth, you want to leave it, or do you want to try to attack?
So at this stage, they're still not showing any aggression towards me or the main group, correct?
Well, no, because Bale actually missed. So I guess technically the spell hasn't broke because Bale missed as this guy was running.
Then I'm not engaging. If I'd already gone rage, it would have been a no-brainer. I would not be thinking straight. But since I haven't, he's thinking he's going to hold off.
If you can take your attack of opportunity to try and say attach a manacle or something, as long as you don't harm them, that's the ideal thing. But technically a grapple wouldn't be harming.
Okay, because I was just about to ask that if grapple's not harming, then I would definitely grapple because I can use my weapon with one hand.
It's just a very aggressive hug.
Very
There you
aggressive
go.
hug.
Yeah, I'm a huggy kind of guy. Yeah, I'm just gonna reach out and grab it by the wrist. Go for grapple.
All right, grapple, but grapple technically, no, because grapple's not counted as an attack, is it? It's not an attack.
The stipulation is it takes damage, I believe, right?
All right, it's all well. It says attack or takes damage. So as long as you're ooh, wait a minute, you did
I
try
attacked
to.
him already.
Yeah, you attacked him, so it's broken anyway. So it's broken anyway.
It's not. It's not. So
It's
it's
not?
if you're attacked by a spell, or the difference ends if the target is attacked or harmed by a spell, or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed. So as long as we don't harm
okay.
them, we can
Gotcha.
tie them up all day long.
All right, so just don't go ahead and hug. Go ahead and hug then. Go ahead and hug.
Now,
Right.
where do we work out the grapple on here?
Make a strength,
Yeah.
a strength athletics check.
Oh, athletics check. Okay.
And then you have, well, you're not raged yet. If you rage, then you'll have advantage. But you
There you
can't
go.
rage
Yeah.
yet because it's not your turn.
No, I'm not gonna rage.
All right, so you're gonna try to grapple.
19.
All right, and let me do a strength. I'll fail that. You're a barbarian.
Yeah.
Yep, I failed. All right, so this quaggoth goes to go by you, but instead you reach out and you're like, listen, I need some love. And
I'm here.
All you need is love.
You're now holding this quaggoth, pretty tightly. Are you starting to discuss like where y'all want to go or hanging out? All right, so now it is. That was quaggoth too, so we go back to the top of the round. All right, so back to the top. It is Mako Lighter's turn.
See, great things happen when you allow bardic nonsense to proceed. All right, I'm going to move to within 30 feet of the man.
Okay. Should be able to get. Yeah, you can get within.
Let's see. And I'm going to use, I guess, a performance check to try and throw some innuendo his way. Let's see. So that's a 17. And be like, you will burn to the ground, evildoer. Wink. Well, I guess wink with my one good eye. Then I'll cast an illusion spell to make it appear as if he's being consumed by fire.
Which one? The quaggoth?
No, the man.
Oh, so they don't touch him. Okay.
Exactly. But the thing is, the performance check was to try and like hint him that he should probably act like he's actually on fire.
Because then he might believe he's on fire. That would be a problem.
Let's find out.
All right. Because if he believes he's on fire, so let's play performance. Let's see if he picked up on your performance before you do your illusion. I'm going to just roll a wisdom, see if he picked up on that. Whatever. As long as he rolled, let's just say my guy was able to determine your performance. You can hear it.
Oh no.
Okay. Unfortunately, he's in the middle of screaming. There's a quaggoth that just hit a tree around him. Dogs are barking, and your performance where you're like, don't worry, you're not on fire. It's all okay. Isn't being heard by him, sadly, at this moment.
Can he get a save against the actual spell itself to see through the fire?
Yeah, he could do that because he gets a spell on it. So go ahead if you want to try it. But it would be, well, you do what you want.
Image, it says investigation check, intelligence investigation.
I always thought to determine illusion was wisdom, whatever the spell said.
Yeah.
You're
Yep, it says,
you're gonna cast a spell that might make him believe he's on fire and kill the poor cart driver.
If only that's how it worked. But yeah. If you could give me an intelligence check, be a DC 14, and hopefully he can see through the fire. Let's try that. Sound good?
No.
Come on. All
All right. So you have now. This guy now believes he's on fire.
Oh
man.
no.
Okay, great.
So he's he starts screaming. So
On a
and
positive note, he's going to sell it really well.
yes, I'll do damage on him for fire. Just roll for this guy. Roll a 1d4 to see how much damage this poor guy takes as he's on fire, burning. Ah! Okay, he takes 3 points of damage, and he goes down to the ground, and he's on the ground, unconscious. As the fire illusion is still burning on. The Quaggoths look at the dead body. Hold on, let's see if the Quaggoths all believe the illusion. Because they might now. They're not going to mess with you if they think he's dead.
Well, they actually have to interact with it.
What?
They actually have to interact with it.
All right, so, it's not their turn yet anyway. So right now, is that your turn, Mako?
I'm like, guys, that is not what I meant to happen. Well, it was a wild surge, magic surge happened.
Good excuse. So
Maybe this group is evil. Maybe Sephiroth has to rethink things here.
Sorry. Ooh, oh.
So now it is Hellhound 2's turn. Hellhound 2 is actually down. Right, y'all killed him. And it is Duncan's turn then.
Okay. We still have a Hellhound up, right?
Yep.
All right. Can I reach him?
Yes, you can.
All right. I'll scoot up to the Hellhound. It's hard to make out on my screen where it is. There's a big blue mushroom in the middle.
Hellhound is right here.
Okay. Yes, and I'll tell you ahead of time. I'll be using one of my maneuvers on it. Goading attack. Posting it in chat now.
Right. Sick. Oh, and make it want to attack you. Okay.
Yep. All right. So roll up on it. Is anyone else engaging it?
You've got your new half-orc friend that is right there with you, and then of course you've also got Sparrow behind it as well, trying to poke it.
Do I have advantage, or would I have had to announce that?
You have to wait, and you all do your attacks together. Like you hold your move, and that's how you get the
I'll bugger that. I'm just
flanking.
it.
All right, smack away.
That 15?
hits. That hits.
Okay.
The Hellhound just hits actually.
Then that is also goading attack. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw. Let me expand.
He's gonna fail. My wisdom isn't all that good. Oh no! Did he make it? I think he made it.
All right, I will goad him again.
Oh man! All right, you're gonna use all your die.
I have 4.
In the double deuce.
Double deuce. That misses.
Okay.
So you don't get to goad him. All right. So you go over there and you want to describe your talking shit attack?
Certainly. I say, bad dog, bad doggy, bad doggy. And I'll roll up on it and I'll try to smack it on its butt, hitting it on the point where the tail is attached to its ass. Because I know dogs really love that. And if that doesn't work, then on the rising cut, I'm aiming for the underside of where the tail is attached to its ass, so the tip of my sword flicks its anus.
All right. That sounds painful. I'm not
Well,
gonna
I'm
lie.
goading it. I'm trying to get its attention.
Yeah, that
Sounds
probably
like
worked.
you're trying to knacker it.
Well, I cannot ungender it. I can't tell the gender just yet, so I'll just aim for the ass. There you go.
All right. Well, you did 4 points of damage to it. That 4. Not goaded though.
Yeah, it was more about the goading than the damage.
So it's not-
Afterwards, I'll take a. Actually, no, I won't. I'll save my free action, and I will prepare to intercept if it tries to attack someone else.
Oh.
And
me,
that's it for
And that's next. It is Sethreth's turn.
Right. Well, I'll maintain the grip on the Kroger, and I will use my weapon hand to hit the Hellhound. Just a regular attack. Single-handed, because of course my other hand's been very busy at the moment. So there's my attack. Did that come through? No, I'll try again.
Roll 20 sometimes. Roll 20
There it
sometimes.
goes. Oh, that's terrible. So first attack's only a 13.
Ooh, yeah.
No,
That's gonna miss the Hellhound.
All right, second attack. That's a bit better.
Are you reckless attacking?
Yes, I am. So there you go. So I got advantage, right?
Well, then that's just one attack. So we'll say that if you're reckless, then go ahead and do another attack because
Roger that.
you get 2 attacks, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So that counts as 1. So you got your 20 because you only did 1
Yep.
roll. You're not rolling with advantage right there. So you have to hit it
Yep.
twice. So you got 20.
Oh,
Okay. One more time because you're still on. Or does reckless only affect the first attack? It takes all your attacks.
it's all, isn't it?
All of them, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I thought. So go ahead and bust out another one. All right, so those 2 missed. You got 9 twice in a row. That sucks. All right, well, you got 20 on one, so you want to describe your first attack. You did hit it at least once.
Yeah, as I'm holding the other creature, I just look down and just give a quick chop down. Really simple. And obviously the second one, I'm a bit distracted. Maybe the creature pulled and I just missed. So a bit lame, that one.
So you hit it, you come down like you said, and you take a nice big chunk of damage of 9 hit points. You're whacking it once more in the head with blood spurting out and pieces of fur going to the ground. And now it is Bale's turn. Unless there's something else you wanted to do, Seth. Is that it?
That's all. Thank you.
All right, bud. So now it is Bale's turn.
So does this wagon master still look like he's on fire and unconscious?
Oh, yeah. The illusion isn't over as far as I know. So he's just laying on the floor. It looks like he's on fire.
All right.
Well, illusionary fire, I guess.
If he's unconscious, he won't take any more damage from the fire.
Nope, he will not because there's no longer an illusion in his mind to believe. So he's just out.
Cool. All right. So now it's time to start taking on these Quaggins then, because we're after them because they were going to go to their masters, and that's the whole reason we're chasing them. So
We still have a Hellhound up, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
he's grappled though. That's fine. He'll be dead soon.
And we can tie up the Quaggoths without actually having to fight them.
Are they going to allow us to tie them up?
Why not? They're indifferent towards us.
Would you allow someone to tie you up if you're indifferent towards them?
If I were magically indifferent.
Well,
Magically indifferent.
That's my favorite cereal. All right. That's fine. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and walk up to the guy that's on fire. And I look over towards Mako. I say, can you turn this thing off?
I think as a standard action, I can dismiss it. Like that's how it was in 3.5. I don't know if that's how it works in 5th.
Okay.
If it lasts, let's see, 1 minute duration. Oh, if I cast another illusion spell, it'll automatically end. So next turn, I can cast a different illusion and the fire will go out.
All right. So in that case, I will move next to that guy still. And I'm going to use one of my Oath of Vengeance divinities, which is abjure enemy. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer of denunciation. Using your channel divinity, choose one creature within 60 feet of you that you can see. That creature must make a wisdom saving throw, unless it's immune to fright. And it's undead, so it would have disadvantage if it was. On a failed save, the creature is frightened for 1 minute and has 0 movement. So he's going to walk up, brandishing his whip, standing right beside the wagon driver. And he says, "You are nothing to the might of Ilmater. You are nothing to us. You are dirt. You are a victim. Stand or die." Wisdom saving throw.
So wait, which one do I hit? What did I
It's
know
the
what the
one
spell.
it's the one that's closest to the wagon.
Okay. Wisdom save. Okay. For Oop, did not mean to hit advantage. Doesn't. Oh, it didn't. 15 for the
I
Quag Off.
think that will actually make it.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because my stats are kind of spread out. I have I have a 14. So didn't work.
All right, so this creature, you still see this Quag Off with its bestial look. It's lurking over its paws, and you try to tell it, but it just shakes it off and is able to keep on pushing through. And now it is Quag Off 3's turn. The flames of the illusion are still there, right?
Yes, sir.
And all right, so all right, Quag Off 2 is grappled.
Fiddle the thumbs.
He's got a big hug going, and basically, I guess, new buddy is having a conversation. That one's grappled. So number 3 is actually the grapple. Stuck right now. Talking to, well, you don't know his name yet, but technically he's talking to Sethra. So now we move on. Let's see if I can break out of the grapple. He doesn't really want to so much. So
He can attack at disadvantage.
well, he's so far right now. The Quagoth isn't different because no one's been attacked. You haven't put any harm to his friends, right?
Got you. Yep. Sorry.
So
Yep.
he's kind of just going to look. This thing doesn't understand your language unless you're speaking the language that it speaks. So it's kind of starting to get annoyed. So it's going to try to break out. Wondering what's going on. At this point, it's starting to get a little pissed. So let's see if we can get out. Yeah, it doesn't break out. So this thing is starting to wiggle and everything else, looking at its friend, looking very quizzically at you as to what you're doing as you're still trying to talk to it. And basically, it's like you're Charlie Brown in it. Wah, 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 wah. Has no idea what you're saying, trying to keep it. But it's still kind of indifferent at this point, but it's looking upset. All right, so next is Hellhound 1. Hellhound 1 is up. So it's going to... let's turn around and see what I... one. Ooh, Mako, you're a lucky. You just out of range.
Luck of Timora.
Just out of range. Just got these thanks to our loyal viewers for giving us the money to get these spell templates. You see how effective they are. You know your 15-foot cone. So because y'all are so close, it's only actually able to get one of you in the front of the cone. So let's see if the cone even recharges. First of all, I need a recharge. Recharge 5 or 6 on a 66. So let's see if I get my recharge. No, I did not. Bastard. So all it's going to do is bite. 1 to 2. It bites Duncan. Well, no, you know what? It's going to keep biting the Barbarian because the one that's hurting. So let's try to bite the Barbarian. It's an advantage because you did reckless attack last time, correct? Is that correct, Sethreth? You did reckless attack last round?
Yep. Still on reckless.
What'd you say, buddy?
Still reckless.
Okay, cool. All right, so it's advantage attack. Ooh, that looks like a crit. Yep, that's a crit.
Ow.
Our first crit of the night. All right, so this hellhound turns around. It's still looking at you. You've put your axe into it. The rage of hell is in this thing's eyes. Flames burst out of its eyes. Its mouth comes up, and it goes straight for your throat. You're able to block it from getting to your throat, but it gets the side of your shoulder, begins biting into the muscle, tearing and whipping you around to the ground as it's throwing you. Now you're big enough that it can't completely whip you around like a rag doll, but the teeth you can feel it sinking into your bone, into your flesh as the chunks are ripping away. It's trying to pull it away, and it actually pulls a nice big chunk of flesh. You see the muscle strands tearing and pulling as the flesh doesn't just come off, it snaps because this flesh is trying to hold it on like rubber bands, and the pain is excruciating. As it does that, you see the layers of fat underneath your skin begin to ooze out and bleed onto your chest and onto the ground. And you take a total with that crit of 11 plus 15. That is 26 damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, 11 plus 15. No, 15 plus 11, yeah. 26. So you take a total of 26 damage. Ouchie, ouch.
From the description, I thought he took all the damage in the world.
We got new viewers tonight. I got to show them what we do here, that we get powerful descriptions and visceral combat. All right. So, you've taken that, and it is now the Hellhound is staying there. It is now Quaggoth's 4 turn. Quaggoth's 4 is all the way over there. It's got to move all the way over. It's
Flaming mutt.
Get his back and tail right, trying to move over to the guys. All right. Anyway, do you want Sparrow? Do you want to take an attack of opportunity as it went by you?
No.
No? Sure? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You can if you want. I mean, no one's gonna stop.
I'm okay.
All right. So it's Luca's turn. Luca Thero.
I'm sorry. One thing. Sorry, I hate to interrupt, but I did mention is our half orc friend within 5 feet of me?
No,
like
he's 10 feet away.
Okay, never mind.
All right.
I think there's a tree between you.
Yeah, a little bit. There's but it's your turn now,
I see
Mr.
it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna reckless attack that hellhound that we're trying to get down.
Reckless. Get it.
Some decent damage too.
Boom.
Ooh, what did you do? Let's get back over there.
25 and 23 to hit.
Ooh, that hellhound?
Yeah.
At
12
total
damage on
24
each of them.
damage? That hellhound's down. Want to describe how you kill it? Want me to?
I'd like Luca to grab it by the face and just pull its jaws apart.
Ooh. All right, so you did that. You grabbed it by the face, ripped its jaws apart. You saw at first it was a little bit of a challenge, like it was not wanting to give way, and then it just pop, snap, boom, and you saw the tongue and everything, and you take the tongue and you whip it out, snap it to the ground. That thing is down, down, I tell you. And now,
Yeah.
you want to do it?
Dog, bloody good lesson, mate.
Down. That's right. Learned your lesson. Now it's Luke. Luke, is there anything else you want to do?
Like the Quaggoths aren't hostile to us yet, are they?
No, one's being held. They're just being indifferent.
And I'm good.
All right. Trying to do the critical hit sound. Got sound effects. So a little late on that. All right, so it is now Sparrow's turn. What would you like to do, Sparrow?
I have no idea. I'm gonna walk up to the guy. How tall are the quag? How you say them things? How you say?
Quaggoth. And I hope I'm.
Yeah, I think. How tall are they?
I'd say they're medium. Let me see. Let me go right to it right now. It's a medium humanoid. Medium humanoid. Let me see if I can show you the picture. There you go. You should be able to see it now in Roll20 if you want to see the picture of the Quaggoth.
Oh, that thing is ugly. Okay, so I'm gonna move 30 feet towards the guy.
Towards the guy street that unconscious on the ground now.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use my innate ability to cast levitate on him and bring him up 20 feet in the air.
All right.
So that he's not on the ground. And
So you move through the. Oh, you're kind of near Bale then. I think you're levitating.
Is it possible for me to be on a rock?
Which rock?
The one right on the
I see
opposite
it.
side.
I see it. Yep. Right here. And you levitate him up.
And I'm going to, so I have to keep concentration on that. So I'm going to use my bonus action to dash to go another 30 feet back by Mako. Hopefully these things don't throw like rocks or some shit, because if they do, this guy is dead.
I levitated him and put him on top of the tree stump, the large tree stump. So he's sitting up there, hanging out on the tree stump right now as you've levitated him up there.
Okay, and yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right. So next, it is Quaggoth 1's turn. So Quaggoth 1, the illusion is gone. So it's going to take, I guess, another swipe at this guy, but he's levitated up. So this Quaggoth is trying to, their intelligence isn't that great. So, you can look at it and tell it's almost animalistic intelligence. So it's trying to, jumping, trying to get this creature and trying to get the guy, but it can't. And then it starts going through the goods, tearing up the boxes, beating the boxes and tearing them up, and stuff's going everywhere. There's vegetables and stuff flying. All right, and now it's Quaggoth 2 turn, and Quaggoth 2, it's gonna do the same thing. So it moves over there. It's trying to, get over on top of the thing, but it can't reach up there. It's still grabbing, messing around, just tearing shit up. That's her growling, these bluish creatures with their huge teeth. They come from the Underdark. Y'all, only reason I'm telling you that is because y'all found that out last game we played. Somebody actually asked. All right, so now it is back to the top of the round. It's Mako's turn.
All right, I'm gonna whip out my rope and try and tie up the nearest Quagga.
All right. How long does this calm emotions last? Like a minute, right?
1 minute, 10 rounds.
1 minute. You gotta look. Gotta watch. All right. So you go to tying them up. Might be a little bit too much. You could let them go, walk away, but tying them up begins to seem like harm because kidnapping, in a sense, is harm. And the action itself, I would view as harmful. You're tying somebody up at that point. But you could ask them to sit down and chill out. Well,
If I spoke their language.
What did you say? Oh, that's right. You don't speak their language. Maybe you could do a performance where you mime sitting down.
Alrighty, I'll ready an action to cast Vicious Mockery on the next target that Bale Blue Blood attacks.
Oh, so you must watch him when he stuttered.
I'm gonna go ahead and tap my nose, point at Bale, and then just hold my hand up. That's my signal.
All right.
I smile.
So you got your Vicious Mockery ready.
So vicious.
All right. So next, the Hellhound's gone, so it's Duncan Scoop's turn. Muted. Hey, Chris,
sorry.
you're muted, bud.
Yeah, I mute when I'm not talking. Both hellhounds are down.
Yep.
Now wouldn't be a bad time to set up some flanks and stuff and ready to actions for that.
To the levitating wagoner.
All right, so you move towards the levitating wagoner.
And I'm placing myself between him and the Quaggoths.
Well, he's up in the air. He's safe right now because Sparrow has levitated out of the reach. They're kind of like all around the tree.
All right. I thought he was like 10 feet off the ground. The Quaggoths are pretty big. They might reach up and yank him or something. But fair enough.
So I'll say that he just out of reach of them being able to grab you. They're medium humanoid. So it's kind of like a 10-foot, basket. I can't.
Okay, I nod to Sparrow. And I said, well done. And I mentioned, I assume they don't speak our language, so I'm just going to say, we can't let any of them get away. And I'll get behind the closest one to me.
That was actually fine.
And I'm preparing for an advantage attack.
All right, so holding back?
Yeah, I'm holding back, waiting for someone else's initiative to come up, so I will attack at advantage.
Got it. Seth Reth, you're hugging still. How's Love Fest 2021 coming over there, Seth?
Loving it. Love a good hug. If I go and try and trip, that's going to be considered as an attack, right?
Any damage, yeah, I would say that's an attack. Damage
But
done.
you don't get damage from tripping, do you?
Fall damage. No, okay. But it's not a spell. By the wording of the spell, I guess tripping would not be damage or an attack.
Harm is what we're looking for.
Harm.
You could argue that like falling on your butt and hurting yourself is harm, even if you take no damage. Subjective.
Yeah, that's a weird thing about that. I would say anything that would be viewed as an aggressive action, like if you wouldn't want someone probably tripping you or tying you up, but asking you to sit down or something, things like that, probably normal.
Okay. All right, well, if that's the case, I won't do that, but I will sort of manipulate with the grip and circle around. So my back is then going to be facing towards the tree. So I've got no creatures to my back. So my face will be facing towards the prone horse, and I'll have the creature in between the horse and myself, and I'll be getting ready to strike. Well, I'll be getting ready to literally trip when somebody else triggers, and then I'll
Are you gonna let the one you're holding now? You're gonna let him go, or are you still holding him?
Still holding.
Okay, so you're holding him in between, and he's in between the horse and everything. So he's gonna see it. Let's see if we can let go.
I'll circle around, like grab him and circle around. So I'm on the other side of him. It's hard to explain from here. So I'll be facing him and he will be facing the horse. That way there's no one behind my back except that tree.
Pretty sure my guy breaks out, though. Just rolled a 21.
Oh.
Well, you know what? Let's wait till his turn. So he doesn't break out right now. On his turn, it's not his turn. So I'll just keep that roll for your turn. So you are in between. You got him here. You're holding him there. You're back. You're facing the horse. Back. Got it.
Yep. That's it. Perfect.
All right.
And I'm ready. Action to trip and attack.
All right. Got it. It is.
I just look around the group. So what do you lot want to do with them? We're going to kill them or let them go?
I believe we are probably going to have to kill them.
All right. You guys lead the way and I'll finish it.
Well, Matt.
Thank you for your assistance.
Somebody smack it. Everyone, just make sure you've accounted for every one of them.
Tony, has my character seen these? Are they kind of like a regular thing in this end of the woods?
What'd you say, buddy?
Has my character experienced these creatures before in this neck of the woods? Does he have any knowledge on them?
I'd say you're level 6 and you've come from the north, if I'm not mistaken. So you've had some travel time in your experience and your visits to various inns. You've probably, heard, for sake of argument, not gonna make you do a roll. You've heard about what these creatures, that they're basically, they're slaves, kind of like they work for the. You should be able to see it, but they work for. They tend to be slaves in the Underdark, working for mind flayers and things like that. But they're creatures of the Underdark. You know that.
So would I have any knowledge that they're not so robust on taking damage, but they're very good at dishing out damage? Would I have any knowledge of that?
Yeah, I'd say you'd know that by the look and size of them and your combat ability, you'd know if they're strong and able-bodied creatures.
Keep in mind, they don't take damage very well, but they give it out pretty hard. So you want to hit really hard and fast when we go.
This group goes hard. All right. It's Bale's turn now.
Oh my.
Oh.
Thanks for the tip. I turn towards whichever Quaggoth is near Scoops, because I know Scoops is kind of has his blade raised, ready to strike. Is there one that you had lined up?
Yep. Yep. He's right behind you. So you can easily hit that.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll use. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and use a bonus action and cast Thunderous Smite. So there'll be kind of a vibrating kind of effect around the whip. And then I'm going to go ahead and strike with it. And then I guess my buddy Chris can roll at the same time.
All right.
Okay.
Do it up, guys.
The moment I see Bale move, I'll step in and give the Quaggoth 40 whacks.
Whack it.
At advantage. 2023.
That definitely hits.
And again. God, I'm just stinking up the place with this damage, though. Good Lord.
Oh,
what? Oh, what a bad crit. I'm sorry.
Wow.
That's terrible.
so I got a crit.
25 was a crit.
Okay, so I got a crit, and if you remember, I did Thunderous Smite, so I get to roll 46 for that.
Woo! Okay, good after all.
So 13
Yeah,
plus
maybe.
10, 23 points of damage.
Plus
And I'm
eight.
also going to do a level 1. Actually, you know what? I feel like we're probably gonna kill this thing. So that'll be it.
All right, so let's do Scoop. You did your damage first there. Flag off 4.
Yeah. Just wondering if I should roll a superior, if I could do some superiority dice on him as well. Yeah, I will. I'm gonna goad him.
Okay. This
So I'm
breaks,
down
definitely breaks the spell that was on him, so they're going to be ready to fight now.
Yeah.
Was that damage?
Well, I mean, if he dies, it could be say that he wasn't harmed. He didn't feel any pain. He just
Yeah.
died.
You sent them to a better place.
The vicious mockery goes off. He gets a wisdom save, DC 14, or has disadvantage on his next attack roll. He also takes 2 psychic damage.
He's also got a goading attack on him, so he has to make a wisdom save. He failed.
Goading.
Oh, he made the goading. God damn. All
All
right.
But
right,
he did fail
buddy.
the vicious mockery.
Vicious
So he's gonna
mockery.
have disadvantage on his next attack.
And also, we're not done beating this guy up. So my thunderous smite also requires him to make a strength saving throw. Otherwise, he gets knocked 10 feet prone.
I think you fried him already.
That fails. All right, so not just, and he's prone. All right, so you let me go over there and y'all add up that damage. I'm moving the character.
Yeah.
You push him back, Vale. He
That's 2
flies.
from the vicious mockery. Only 2.
That's a total of 112 damage.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
So mine was I think 23.
Hold on. We got
Yeah, mine's
4,
23.
4,
Plus
8, 18, 20, then 13. Oh, yeah. For 18, 20, 13, 33. And Thunder Smite 37. And 2 from, oh no, we already got 2. So 37 points of damage on that Quaggoth. Ouch.
Incinerated.
My vicious mockery was, you spent 4 rounds doing nothing.
All right, as you do that, and y'all go this vicious, almost coup de grace attack, the creatures, the spell breaks, and instantly they all begin to eye. But the one got extremely hurt. They saw that their one creature, their ally, their friend, just got totally blasted. As all y'all did is huge chopping attack with a whip, swords, and even just out of cruelty, Mako talking shit while it's happening. Like, yeah, bitch, yeah, bitch. Oh, you got knocked the fuck out. All right. So now it is Quaggoth 3's turn. So Quaggoth 3, it broke out of that strength thing, and you were holding a trip though, right?
Since I delayed my action, am I able to jump in?
That's right. So your trip attack goes off. Go ahead and try to trip him. I think I have to roll a strength save to weight it or something.
I'm assuming that'd be athletics again.
What'd you say?
Use athletics to do the trip.
Yeah. That thanks for trip. Then I have to do is test it, strength.
Oh god, that's crap.
Yeah, but don't worry. Oh, I just beat it. All right, so you don't trip him. He's able to stay up on his feet as you try to do a trip shot. And now,
Do I get advantage considering I've got him grappled?
well, he broke out of the grapple with the 21. Remember,
Do
I
I
rolled
not
it.
get to try and counter it?
What'd you say?
And this is before. Do I not get to try and counter it because this is before that creature's actual turn?
Well, that's what I was saying. I saved. You know what? I'll roll it again. I'll tell you. I'll just roll another one again just to see if I get out. Since I rolled it early, it's a strength save. You can roll it again to see if you can counter. Let's see if we can hold it.
And we're doing this off athletics again.
Yep, I'm pretty sure I'm going to win this one. I just critted.
No,
Oh my
you
God!
don't.
So did you bastard! All right, so you're trying to get out of there, trying to break out of that grapple as you're you're desperately you're holding on to him, but you weren't able to trip him. He was able to avoid the trip as he was trying to break away. All right, so now, that was its turn, so it's restrained. It's going to try to attack you then, since it can't break out. It's going to it gets 2 attacks, but this will be at disadvantage since it's restrained. So we'll do a claw attack. I get 2 claw attacks, both at disadvantage.
Can he do 2 claws when I'm holding one of them? Because I've got him by the wrist.
I say you just got him by the waist. You give him a big old loving hug. All right, so that first one misses. Definitely misses. I missed either which one.
No,
Oh, that means you got to RKO him.
I'm armor class 14.
Oh,
it's a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
And then a 6 and a 12. So I missed both times if your AC is 14. So this thing, you're holding this quag off. It's trying to claw into your back, but your tough ogre skin, you flex your muscle and it tries to scrape you, but its nails break. And you're just like,
oh,
yeah.
Yeah, baby.
All right. So now, it is Quagoth 4 turn. So Quagoth 4, it comes over. That one is the one that's been knocked on the ground. So it's prone. It uses its turn to stand up. And it's right next to Mako. That's where it was blown 10 feet back. And now it's going to try to attack Mako because it's not going to move. So it's going to try to get Mako with an attack as this thing stands up in rage. I mean, these things, it's blue-colored fur. You know, it's blackened eyes, its teeth dripping, just looking at you with hate and detestment for what you had said. You know, because although you can't speak its language, vicious mockery still works. So it understood, even though you don't even know what the hell you said. You might have been talking about its mom. You don't know. Just talking shit, man. All right, so now it goes for an attack. 2 on Mako. And Vicious Mockery, I'm at disadvantage for these attack, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Sure. Advantage. Attacking Mako. That's not going to hit. Oh! That might hit. 21 Mako?
That hits.
I've rolled dual 21s. All right. So the first attack hits. Let's see the second one. Disadvantage. 14 Mako?
14 misses.
Okay. All right. So the first attack, it stands up and it's going, stares into Mako. You kind of try to turn around to block it, but it rips across your back. Mako, and you feel the slice just cut across your back.
Oh, wait. They're temporary hit points. Wahahaha.
All right. Now.
That could have hurt. People, get over here. It's trying to hurt me.
Hold on. He is within 5 feet of me.
What? The Quagoth?
No, Mako isn't.
Yeah, the Quagoth is. All right. So now it is Luca Thero's turn. And actually, hold on a second. Wait, hold on 1 second. Because that was the one that was hurt. And you hurt it bad. So I'm going to roll dice to see if that thing just tries to run away. Morale failure. D6, 1 to 4, it's running because it's hurt so bad.
Is this the one I knocked down?
Yeah, that's the one you all effed up.
So,
all right.
So he can only move half movement if he tries to run.
All right, so it does. It tries to run. It's trying to get out of there. Anybody want to take attacks of opportunity? Is it trying to get away? Because it attacked Mako and now it's trying to jet.
I would love to.
Mako and Duncan.
Yes.
Mako and Duncan.
If it comes anywhere my way, I'll definitely hit it.
I whip out my rapier and try and twist and slash at him. I'm like, I'm not good at this, actually.
Rapiers aren't hot tonight. Sparrow has been trying to do one. She it off either. All right. Duncan, do you want to do attack of opportunity?
Yep.
All right.
Get him. 1 sec. Normal. It's not an advantage. Right. It's opportunity. Just normal roll.
Yep, just a normal attack.
Bam!
That definitely hits. And it goes down. Rygoth 4 goes down with Duncan's attack. You want to describe how you attack it as it was cowardly fleeing the battlefield?
As it rushes past Duncan's scoop, I drop to one knee and switch to a backhand grip and slash the sword across its kneecaps. But I get it a little bit too high and I cut it across its thigh and open an artery, a big one.
Yeah. It just goes down. The other ones see its allies be attacked, and you can see there's a look of both fear and anger as they see its brethren go down.
So I brandish my rapier. Yeah, that's basically what I was about to do. Good job, sir.
All right. So now it is Luca went.
No, I didn't.
Well, no, I was about to say it was about to be because Quaggar 4 ran away. As I said, now it's about to be Luca's. Luca goes.
Can I run past Bale in between those two that are harassing the wagon driver?
Can you run? Yeah, you can run past Bale and get to those that guy or the other guy.
I'd like to get right in between them if I can. Or is there a rock in the way?
No, you can get on that rock. There's enough room for.
All right.
All right, so you're in between two Quaggos now.
And I'm going to recklessly attack the one on the ledge.
All right. One with you right next to you.
Yep. First one's a crit.
Woo!
Second one is a 19 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
All right.
Nice.
13, so 23 points of damage done to Quaggoth 2.
Yep.
All right. So Quaggoth 2. Ouchie. So you go up there and you're beating the hell out of it, I take it, right?
Oh, yeah. Just
All right.
fists.
All right, so you go there. You want to describe or you want me to do?
You can go ahead.
So you walk over there and you take your hands. You know, this thing doesn't even really see you coming. Do some kind of crazy move. You box its ears with your fist, just boom, and then you uppercut it twice. That's the boxing move, like where you boxed its head and almost crushed its skull. That was the crit. You actually see blood begin to come out of its ears a little, and it dazed, kind of just moves around like that for a second, like it's about to fall, but it regains itself, but you still see the blood and everything coming in. One of its eyes, you busted the blood vessel near its orbital bone. All right. Anything else you want to do, Luca, besides beating the shit out of something?
Well, I haven't been hurt yet, so no.
Yeah, y'all drink. So now it is Sparrow's turn.
Okay, so the Quaggoth in front of the demon-looking guy, that one is restrained, right?
Yeah, the demon-looking guy. Yeah, he is restrained still.
So I will drop my rapiers, take out my short bow, and I'm gonna shoot at that one.
All right, don't roll a 1. Don't want to hit. Don't want to hit your friend as he's being held.
Well, hopefully this advantage helps. So.
Well, look.
Oh, I did roll.
You rolled a 1,
but I got advantage though.
I know. That'd been so fun. All right, so 19 does hit.
So. Yeah, that's 13 points.
Want to describe your hit?
I'm just like, fuck, I can't hit anything. And so with my rapier, so I'm gonna drop them. I'm gonna just scramble and take out my short bow, and I'm just like, fuck, I'm just all over the place now. So I'm gonna try to shoot, and hopefully I don't hit nobody, but the intended target. And after that, I'm gonna move around that big tree. And I'm gonna do bonus action hide.
Which tree? There's a bunch of them.
The big tree.
Oh, I see.
On the rock.
I see. You want to move? Gotcha.
And I'm gonna do a bonus action hide.
All right, roll your stealth.
27.
That's pretty good stealth. You feel quite stealthy.
I could hit something.
Where did Sparrow go?
Even if I gave you a negative, that's still a great stealth roll. All right. So now it is Sparrow, Quaggoth 1 and 2's turn. All right, they have seen their friend go down, so they're gonna roll a d6. We'll say 1 to 3 because a bunch of stuff has gone down. Quaggoth 1 is gonna run for the hills.
Is he within 10 feet of me?
No, Quaggoth 1 is not within 10 feet. Quaggoth 2 is.
Okay.
All right, so Quaggoth 1 begins to run away, but Luca can get an attack of opportunity on Quaggoth 1. Like,
Was just about to ask.
yeah, you got one. You want to go for it?
Let me double check the wording on reckless attack.
I think it would still work with attack of opportunity.
This turn. So yes, I still have it for this.
Yeah, I was still.
I think. Just don't hit.
You don't hit. So you try to punch it, but it just kind of like arches its back, and your punches just hit the air as you're trying to. But nope, nothing happens. Quaggoth 1 running for the hills. It is out of there. All right. So now it is Quaggoth 2's turn. It's going to roll the same thing. Let's see. It's morale failure. D6. 1 to 2 it jets. All right. It stays in the battle. It's enraged. It turns to Luca. It's going to multi-attack at advantage. Oh, duh. What am I doing? I hit the multi-attack. All right, here we go. Here's the roll. That misses. I know you're higher than 12 AC.
Yep. Got tougher skin than that.
Here's the second attack at advantage. Oop, I only hit it normal. Hold on, I got it again.
No worries.
And there we go. Here's the 20. That one I know has to hit, but only 4 damage. So the Quaggoth, this time it swipes, even though it sees that some of its friends have gotten away. And apparently, maybe for whatever reason, it's staying around for the other Quaggoth. Maybe that's like its husband or wife, and when they truly love each other or partner or whatever, and it's just not leaving. And it just attacks and swipes at the face of Luca, and you're able to put your hand up, Luca, but it doesn't matter. It gets your lower chin and slices into your lip. It actually goes across your lip. You can taste the disgusting fingers and nails as they kind of go into your mouth. It's disgusting, the dirt and the grime gritting onto your teeth as it goes out. Saltiness of its fingers.
Luca's eating worse.
That seems unhygienic.
And now it is the top of the round again, and we are back to Mako.
Wait, you skipped me.
Did I skip Bill?
Yeah.
No, Bill, you used your attack. I thought you used your attack to do the coordinated attack.
Is this the same round that Scoop went?
Yeah, it's the same round.
With the coordinated?
Yeah, it was coordinated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I went all the way downstairs to connect center and came back up, and it's still the same turn. Sorry.
Yeah, so now it's Mako's turn now. But a lot of guys. There's only 2 guys left. So.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and. Yeah, no, I'm not brave. I'm gonna go ahead and whip my hands up, and suddenly a giant wall of thorns completely encircles and enshrouds me. So this will be another utilization of my. Let's see. Close. Bring up character sheet. Spells. Minor illusion. Good, great. Huh. That's my turn.
All right. So Mako, you're standing. Wall of thorns.
Like
Forge got pieces for everything.
Yes.
Gotta love that Dwarven Forge, baby.
Love it.
All right, so now it is Duncan's turn.
Okay, I will. I'll finish off the guy I'm on.
Well, the guy you're on is gone. He ran. He's dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, sorry.
Yes, there's a guy that's still being restrained by your the unknown friend here, and then you've got the one quag off that's on the rock, kind of fighting, and it looks angry.
That's the one that hit Luca. All right, I'll move to that one.
Okay.
Actually, I'll move to the closer one. I'll move to the one that's closest. I think they're both the same distance from
They're
me.
both about the same distance, to be honest.
All right, I'll move to help Luca.
Okay.
If only because that one looked like it hit Luca. And I will flank it and wait for opportunity to take wait for Luca to go, and then I will do an attack at advantage.
It was just
All
temp
right.
HP.
All right. Now,
Well, our half-orc gentleman doesn't appear to be scratched at all, and you took a bit of a scratch. So
he appears to be a very caring type person, just hugging that quag off, talking, conversating. I mean, it seems to be a very, very nice guy.
yeah, they're both the same height, and it looks like a giant teddy bear, except it's vicious and ugly. But otherwise, it's a wonderful tableau. It warms my heart to see the scene of the two of you making friends. Well, I'll be right there and help you kill him. But for right now, let's deal with this bastard. Come on, how about it, Luca? Punch it in the ding ding.
Punch. Now it's when I used to play, my girlfriend used to play. She used to shoot everything in the ding ding. Oh no, that was like her go-to move. I shoot him in the. All right, so now it's Sethreth's turn. Sethreth, you might be muted, buddy.
I think Sethreth's patience is probably about to snap. It's probably not necessary, but he's not the most patient person. Yeah, he's just gonna rage. Let it all out. Let it all out.
Wow.
So yes, I am going to rage.
Rage.
And something miraculous and strange happens.
You'll be like Cutter, raged it up.
Raging it up. Now, when my character rages, he taps into a wild surge. So does I just do the roll? Or do you want to do the roll for me, Tony?
No, you can do your own. You can control with a wild surge. Go ahead, whatever it is. Just you can roll it and just let us know what you roll.
Okay. All right. So it's a D8.
Yep.
Here we go. 6.
Ooh.
Until your rage ends, you are surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain a +1 bonus to AC, and while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus. Everyone gets +1 to AC.
If they're within 10 feet. Is it with allies within 10 feet, you said?
Yeah, sorry, as long as you're within 10 feet.
Yeah. So right now, no one's within 10 feet of you. But when you move into a group, then yeah, awesome. Get that bonus.
You want me to act it out?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Yes, glow with light.
All of a sudden, on his body, things that you thought were maybe tattoos or paint or maybe birthmarks are actually starting to change color. So that light blue that emanated around him, his scars or birthmarks start to glow bright red as he's raging. And I'm going to let go of my grip and just pommel this guy two-handed.
All right.
I love it.
All sense is gone. He's just going for it.
He's got it. It's like his primal. That's it. animalistic rage.
And I'm still also attacking. What was it? Wild attack, whatever it's called.
Reckless.
Yeah, reckless. So my first attack's an advantage.
Hold up.
They're all at advantage. You just have to choose to do it with your first attack.
Oh, really? I thought it only does it for your first. All right, excellent. So 23, I'm assuming, hit. And doing the confuse your rolls. Yep. All right. And second attack.
You get 2 more points of damage because you're raged. So that's
Yes.
15.
That's right. Very good. Thank you, sir. And
Eric doesn't forget a lot of stuff.
that's why you keep him around, right?
The only
Yeah,
reason.
Yeah, that's it. No.
There we go. And surely 19. So that was total of 15, 30, 31.
Yep.
Yeah. 31.
Woo!
Nice.
And you were hitting that one right in front of you. Holy crap, that's a massive hit. All right, so it hasn't gone down, but the hit is incredible. You literally are able to come across and slice his chest and cut into what would be the pectoral muscle. And you try to push down as you're in on it, looking it in the face, take it, and you're pushing it down, like carving like a piece of ham, trying to continue to push, and you get it all the way to its nipple, but then it's able to grab and push it off, and it begins to try to hold back and its own piece of its flesh, and you can see the bone and the rib underneath this creature as blood begins to flow down and turn. I have no idea what red and blue make. Was that purple? Red and blue?
Yep.
All right, so it turns its hair purple. You see, it's going it's kind of a cool looking thing, actually. Purple hair. All right, so it's taking a buttload of damage, and now it is Bale's turn. Unless there's something else you wanted to do, Seth.
No, all good. I've done what I've done. He doesn't talk too much when he's raging, so all good.
All right, so now it is Bale's turn then.
All right. So it sounds like both these quaggas are pretty much almost dead, right?
Yeah, they're not looking good.
All right. I want to make sure that I stay within 10 feet of the quagga that I'm next to right now. That way, if he tries to flee, I can get an opportunity attack. And then I'm going to turn and I'm going to do Eldritch Blast on the one that is fighting the Barbarian.
Do you need a clear path for Eldritch Blast?
Sure, I have a clear path on it. I can see him right now.
I can see. Yeah, I'm not going to count them. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, the horse is on the ground, right?
Yeah, well, they're going crazy and they're in panic mode. But don't worry about it. Go with the Eldritch.
Okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and do that. Go. Eldritch Blast. Nope, that'll miss.
No, that does not hit, unfortunately. The horses seem to be, maybe they're throwing you off and everything, so you can't really see as well as you like. And when you go to cast it so it doesn't hit them, timing is just off and able to just doesn't seem to get to. All right, so now it is Quaggoff 3's turn, and it's still restrained. So let's do it. Let's do another.
That
What?
one was restrained? No, he let go, right?
Well, Quaggoff 3 was restrained because it's still being held by. Oh, no, it's not. He let it go. That's right. He let it go to attack it.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. So this one is actually going to try to. It's just going to disengage and make a run for it. It's disengaging from our barbarian friend, and it is running for the hills. Trying to get away. It's still got one more round before it gets away. It's running. All right, so that's its turn. It is gone, just leaving. And next is Nope, nope, that one. So it is back to Luca's turn.
You ready, Scoop?
Well, that's right. Y'all getting your advantage attack right now. Do it, guys.
I'm for teamwork.
All right. Here we go.
All right. I'll lead. Or not. Go ahead.
Crit.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. You got a crit. Oh my goodness gracious.
Yeah.
We can stop right there.
I did say punch him in the ding ding, but wow.
Luca punched the ding ding off. That thing
Luca's
is down.
gonna-
It's already down. I'm telling you, it's down.
Knee him in the ding ding and then slam his fist into like a floating rib and try to send that into its heart.
All right,
Man.
so you put a floating. It is down with a rib into the heart. The thing just drops. You actually see the bone sticking out, and you can actually hear the pop of the heart inside. It sounds like stepping on a half full milk bottle with the blood squishing out. It's just gone.
I shrug and look at Luca and I said, Luca, what the heck?
I don't
You
know.
didn't even get your chance.
I don't know about you lot, but that was awesome.
They're all dead. No. There's
Or
one
running.
by the purple shroom.
All right, so now at this point, guys, there's only one running. So I'm gonna let y'all. If anybody wants to try attack the one running away, or do y'all want to let it go?
I'll break out a crossbow.
I'm gonna run that shit down.
All right.
Do I not get my turn?
Well, that's what I was about to say. I was like, if we're all going to try to attack it, then Sparrow goes next.
Well, no, I held up my attack, remember?
Oh, yeah, that's true. You get your attack. That's right, Sparrow. He did hold. So let him get his attack, and then you can. I'm pretty sure it ain't going to die, right?
That was a 20 with a crossbow.
Okay.
I don't run so good in chainmail. I'll pop it.
So, no, if you did a 20, how much damage? A 9?
9 points.
No, it's still up. I mean, the arrow sinks deep into its back, but it is still up. And anything else you want to do, or Sparrow?
I just shrug and put the crossbow down and get ready for a long jog. Damn it.
So you want
My
You could
kingdom
try
for
to
a
run it.
horse! A horse!
So you're gonna try to run it down? You want to move closer to it?
Is
That's
it still
not
my
very-
turn?
I'm very happy to chase after it.
Well,
Because I still have my movement.
that's true. So the Luca, you don't have an attack, but you have your movement. Do you want to move closer? And then Duncan,
Yeah.
do you want to move closer as well?
Yeah, I'll run it down after. That's what I said. I'm going to start running it down
Oh,
after I
okay.
shoot it.
Yeah,
Alright,
I
go
only
ahead.
have 40 feet of movement. I'll go after it.
Yeah, probably Sephrith also has 40 movement, so hopefully we can run this guy down.
All right, so go ahead and roll up
All
your
do,
attack,
boss.
Sparrow.
All do.
Do I even have visual of this thing?
So Luca can get up on it. You can. No, you are at a point because of the wall of thorns. It's hard for you to see it. So no.
Well,
You
isn't
have
that an illusion? Wouldn't I have to like roll to see through it?
Yeah. Well, he actually, it's an illusion, so it's going to give you. I think he probably would know because he told you. So I don't even think you'd need a roll.
You would have to interact with it and do an investigation check to see through it. Although, I mean, she can know it's an illusion, but you actually can't pierce it unless you.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
come around to the rock again. I want to be closer to the cart.
It's only a 5-foot cube.
Okay. You want to go around the rock?
Yeah.
That will push it right on the rock. Die.
And can I see him now?
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So because I was hidden, do I have advantage?
I'd say at this point, yes, because it's also running away. So yeah, you got advantage.
19.
That definitely
16, 16 points
Ooh.
of damage. And
Oh, it's-
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was waiting for you. I thought you had more damage.
Yeah, no, that's it. He's running away. I'm not gonna chase after him. I'm gonna go to the cart instead, though, because I want to see what this guy has.
It is hurting quite badly.
So I'm gonna as my bonus action, I'm gonna dash over to the cart.
Got it. All right, because the guy is levitated. He's unconscious. You have him levitated up there still.
Yeah.
He's laying on top of that tree thing. So now it is you got your move, Luca moved. Everybody's top of the round. Back to Mako.
I move towards him and I'll throw another vicious mockery his way.
All right. I gotta do what is
Nice.
It is a wisdom saving throw, DC 14.
use it so much you'd think I'd remember.
Yeah. Don't run, he'll only die tired.
Yeah, unfortunately, I failed. So my guy is once again totally feeling. It's like, dude, isn't it enough that you're beating me down and killed all my friends? Now you got to talk smack too.
Take 3 damage.
All right. Oh, it's hurting bad. It's trying to run. You can see it's half stumbling over itself. Its knees are going out from under it as it falls. It hits the ground like a horror movie run where it falls and gets back up. Trying, looking back, like hoping you're not chasing, but seeing that y'all are. It's guttural grunts. Okay, so now it is Duncan Scoop's turn.
Okay, running him down.
And you're up on it. Let me put you closer to him. You made it to him. Go get him.
Actually, yeah, I'll use my last one. I'll use my last goading attack. Just because I hate running.
Just because you hate running.
And just to get him to stop running and turn around and fight me, you big hairy bastard. Come on.
All right, go for it.
There's no way to talk to my character. Gee.
Ooh.
All right, he's down. He's down. It's gone. You can talk. You killed it.
I taunt him anyway.
Nice work,
I
Chris.
was so fat. She. All right, I won't tell him. It's pointless. He's dead. I'll save that for when something alive. Yes, we are victorious.
Nice work, Chris. Nice work, everyone.
All right. So now that's right. It is down. The situation is you've got let me put you've got an unconscious guy next to Sparrow. You've got these goods laying all over the place. The horses are kind of flipping out, because the cart's overturned, but they're still standing.
Oh, horses!
Tony, can I? I'm sorry. Go ahead, Duncan.
Oh no, I was just gonna say horses. Oh, joy! I could have used one a minute ago. Go ahead, Sparrow.
Can I bring the guy down? I'm gonna levitate on him, and he's just gonna float down to the ground. He's still unconscious, right?
Yes. Still unconscious.
I can fix that.
Can I search his body for his coin purse? And I want to take his coin purse and replace it with the fake gold we got from the mummy.
You know what? I like that. I really do. Give yourself inspiration for that funny shit right there. All right, go ahead and.
Does my character see this transaction?
Yes. Roll a perception. Yeah, go ahead.
Sleight of hands.
You do the sleight of hand and perception for Seth, Breath, to see if you notice.
Hey, Tony.
Yes.
How about a 5-minute break for everybody?
Yes, that's true. We'll do that after you get back. Well, they already rolled it, so we'll do the results. But let's take a 5-minute break, and we'll be back in just a little while.
Sounds great.
All right.
Lots of fun, man.
A 5-minute break, guys.
Cool.
We'll be
Cool.
Thank
back.
you, everyone. It's been a lot of fun so far. Awesome.
Yeah.
Back in 5 minutes.
Roger that.
Going on?
Hey, Paul. Nice illusion you threw in there, dude, to stop it from running away.
Thanks.
Very smart. Good play, man. Good play.
That was a good battle. Right back.
Yeah, you can do a lot of fun things with illusion, but it's so dependent on the DM because it's so simple. Like fireball, I do damage in this radius, reflex save for half. Done. Illusion is kind of like, well, how is he feeling today? What's our interpersonal relationship like? You know,
Are the stars aligning?
Yeah. But Tony, he's a really, really good guy. Like overly fair.
I'm having a good time, man. Luca, Jesus.
Hey.
You're brutal with the fist.
Yeah, I took a fighter dip for the unarmed fighting style.
Yeah, because you're a barbarian, but you're more like a monk.
I don't get quite as many hits as a monk, but I do hit harder.
Yeah, that's impressive, man.
You were cool
like
for a scorpion though. You should go back to being a scorpion.
Do you wear like gauntlets or anything?
Nope.
Man, if you could find some, braces or gauntlets or something like that, knuckle busters, imagine the damage you do then. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm
Very
actually
Uh-oh. We're back.
Oh, are we?
Okay, good.
cool. Okay. We'll keep talking shit.
Yeah, my subclass is actually the Beast Barbarian. I talked to Tony and we flavored it sort of like the Thing.
Oh, nice.
Where instead of like a werewolf or something, it's just abomination. Arm splits into a gigantic tendril whip and like mouth coming out of my shoulder.
Jesus. I thought my character was the demon looking possessed one. No, it's you, man. I gotta be scared. Be cautious around you.
That's why I avoid raging.
Oh, yeah, that's why I kind of delay mine too, because it doesn't always end well. Pull it out when we really need it.
We got a pretty light show today, so that's nice.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Yes, very sparkly.
You should have watched us when we had wild magic surges. Like no restraint. I'm just like magic. Flying.
You were floating down the street like every minute.
We had to have a tarp ready to capture the halfling.
Speaking of which, we do need to find a wig shop at some point. Like that was our we got derailed from our wig hunt quest. So.
Well,
Did you say a wing shop, like one of those?
A wig.
Wig.
Like a chicken, wing, like a chicken wing place.
My hair back.
Yeah, your character model had a huge, thick head of hair, but then I remembered that you shaved your head to impress the other halfling girl, and so I didn't.
It was a magic surge.
That's why it was a magic surge, and you went bald.
Yeah,
but you went all in and shaved everything else off, didn't you?
Absolutely.
Okay, that's why I drew you that way.
This is where I should be.
It looks like someone from Monty Python. Search for the Holy Grail there.
Yeah, good job, Seth, with all your role playing and acting and posing. It was pretty badass.
It was.
Once I get a little bit more confident and comfortable, I'll be a bit better at it. But early days.
I thought you were going to say when you get more comfortable and confident, you'll take your pants off.
Whoa.
Wow.
No. Wait.
Wait. So I can't take my shirt off, but he can
I
take
have
his
dibs
pants
on
off.
that. Yeah.
But
I have
Seth,
dibs on
Put it
Seth,
in the contract. You never said I have to have a stripping pole that arrived the other day.
wait. If that's the way the stream is going to go, since Seth is in decent shape, let's get this on OnlyFans. We'll call it Nerbotchery Plus.
Yeah, plus one.
Nerbotchery after dark. Yeah.
Nerbotchery after dark.
How about if all of us get naked, just from like the sternum up, and we do like a charity thing? There you go.
Yeah.
And then we can tell when you're raging.
Naked for charity? Wait, did you just say let's do it for charity?
Charity.
Strong as bull.
Get naked for the children. Oh, that didn't sound good.
No.
Oh,
Oh man,
After dark. Oh, dude. That's good.
that's funny.
All right, is everybody back?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's get to rolling here. Get this.
What's our estimated finish time for today?
9, about an hour from now, 10, half hour from now, about 10 o'clock. Wait, we play for 3 hours.
RP.
Yeah, right now it's just going to be some fun stuff. So at this point, the battle is over. Everybody's back, right?
Yeah, you have us on a map though.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to switch that back right now.
Okay.
And there you go. But yeah, everybody is back, so the battle is over. It is about you had started traveling. It was the morning time last time, so you had traveled for about 2 hours. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning now. This guy was traveling, and he is unconscious in front of you. Sparrow, you did your sleight of hand. Jack, you just missed perceiving it. So
Wow.
yeah, you got a 20. She has a 21. Hey, she's a shifty rogue, man. You
So
gotta
how much
watch
money
her.
Did I get?
It's hold on. You got 86 copper pieces.
Cool. Yeah, and then I put.
Well, we'll say 86 silver pieces because the man couldn't buy shit with copper.
I put the fake coins from the mummy fight into his pouch. And
Oh,
then
that's
I'm
right.
like, yeah, I took that. I was gonna use it in town, but opportunity called. So.
Bloody rogues, you can never trust them.
And then while everybody is doting over him, I'm gonna go check the card.
All right.
While they're doing that, I pull out the horn off of my belt and I blow away. And then you'll hear a noise coming from the forest that I came from, and out comes a draft horse with heavily laden with packs of gear, and trotting next to it is a bull mastiff.
And there is a mastiff right next to you. That's actually a mastiff mini.
So, hey, Bale,
You see?
do you
I actually
wanna
got the
talk to him?
mastiff mini.
Should I talk to him?
Yep, sweet.
What was the question?
Thank you.
Sorry, yeah, hey, Bale, do you want to talk to him or
Oh,
should I?
wow, that's great, Tony.
I'm interested in chatting with him, but we have this guy that you almost illusionary killed.
He'll be all right. Don't worry about him. Do you want to talk to the big bloody axe guy? I think you should talk to him. That's a good idea.
You just hear Sparrow from by the cart. Are you scared, Mako?
No, no, no.
It's okay. He does look scary. I'm not gonna lie. And then,
Neil.
Meanwhile, Luca's already walking over to him.
He likes to hug. Just watch out.
So I'm going to kneel down next to the cart driver, and I'm going to lay on hands, and I'll just keep pumping in 1 hit point until it looks like he's fully healed.
All right, so you don't need much. He goes right up. Help me! I'm on fire! What happened? Oh, I'm alive! Thank God! Okay. Oh, thank you. Did you save me? Oh, my cart lost control. I was on my way to Arabelle. I had gotten some, went to Sembia and Delkert to get me some stuff, but, to make some trades and buy some local carrots and everything and bring it back. But on the way, I don't know, for whatever reason, I guess my horses got spooked. They heard the sound of your battle and they started running. I couldn't stop them, and before I knew it, I was overturned. But thank God, thank Tyr himself. Thank you, Tyr. Thank you, help. Thank you, Lathander. Thank whatever powers that be that you were here to save me. Oh, can you help me get my cart turned back up so I can get on my way?
So
You can thank a martyr. You can thank a martyr for the healing.
Thank you, Mater.
What town was that you were headed to?
I was hanging to Arabelle. It's where we got to it's where I can make most of me trades, around this area. I'd be traveling around, with me vegetables and everything else.
You bloody idiot.
You
What
have
are you doing
your
traveling
cabbages.
this forest on your own without an escort? Should know
Well,
better.
Well, I usually stick to the roads, but when I guess they heard you fighting, and I just, my horses ran off-road. I was considering maybe going to Immersea, which is actually to the south, rather than going west, but, Immersea is never a good place to be. Always the royals there arguing. I get tired of being down there. Plus, it takes you longer. That's about 5 days. Arabelle's only 3.5. Easier for me to get there, and I can make just as much money as fair trading in Arabelle. But you got to be careful. There was a big storm I heard not too long ago, and now magic's going all crazy around that area, and some young girl had fallen asleep. Word is she woke up, and some adventurers went with her to Castle Crag, but then something happened and they never came back. For God's sakes, who knows what's going on? I don't know. It's a trouble. Do you mind if like I said, can you help me with my cart and lift it up and put it back right? I'm too old to get it myself. And the man, he is a kind of old. You can tell he's like Eric's age. So, he's really freaking old.
Oh, what?
Do
Wow.
you happen to have any cabbages?
Bastard.
So, like,
Wagon.
while they're talking, I hear him talking, and I'm just like at the back of his carriage, and I'm just like going through the stuff to see what he has. I rolled
Give me
a
an
7.
investigate. Oh, you
I
rolled 7?
Yeah, I rolled
You,
a 7.
you don't see much of nothing. You see like some turnips. Because everything is scattered everywhere. There's like, again, some turnips, some onions, some cabbage. It looks like some dried beef. Just a whole bunch of foodstuffs, and some syrup, general things that you can tell come around the Dale Land areas. Because again, you're in a heavily farmed area. The Cormyrian nation is known for getting, the weather in Cormyria is known for being very wet and hot in summer, short and very cold winters, but even the winters are wet. So this gives rise to a lot of a great farming area around this part of Faerun. So you're going to see a lot of farm trading and kind of like the breadbasket of Faerun around here. So that's what this guy is, just another probably farmer, just making his way back and forth. And that's what he had just said, that, he makes his way sometimes to Immersea, sometimes to Arabelle, and then sometimes he heads out to the nations, straight to, sometimes he hangs back to Darelune, as Darelune is also one of the friendlier places that he had said that he goes to trade, because unlike the rest of Sembia that looks down on most anyone who isn't from that part of Faerun, Darelune is as close as you're going to get to treating people with, common courtesy.
Excuse
So
me, farmer. Can I purchase one of your cabbages?
Yeah, while he's doing that, I'm just gonna take a stick of jerky, and I'm gonna start eating it, and I'm gonna walk, and I'm gonna be like, "Wow, that bad."
Hey, that's my jerky! It costs money. You can't just be eating that.
I'm gonna give him a silver.
Oh, all right. 1 silver piece for a jerky? Oh, I like you. You can eat more jerky. And you, friend, you wanted a cap?
Yes, please. 1 cabbage, if you will.
What? And by the way to y'all, my name's a Ringle. I'm a shepherd around these, shepherd farmer, like I said, I travel from Arabelle into Immersea, but my farm is...
Doddering old fool. Let me get this wagon over so I don't have to listen to your bloody whine on anymore.
Half-orc. This is quite an eclectic party you have here. Half-orc, some humans, and Asgard.
I've never met this man before.
Have you ever met him?
Yeah.
No. Bill, talk to him.
Yeah, so
I'll talk to him. Oh, go
there's
ahead.
a lot of you guys were talking, which is why I haven't gone yet. So I have two things. One is the information was coming fast and hot, and also it's been a while. What was the name of the town we were in before that we left before we headed off into the forest?
You were near Arabelle before. You were kind of close to it, but you were outside the town because you had traveled, remember, to get out of Arabelle to go to the tombs. So I would say you're about 3 or 4 days out of Arabelle before, just in the opposite direction.
Okay, so we're only about 3 or 4 days away from where we were then.
Yeah. Sorry
Okay,
about
cool.
the information coming fast and hot, just trying to make it more immersive for y'all.
No, this is real life. That's cool. I just wanted to stop and ask questions. Secondly, he had mentioned about the woman who had fallen asleep, and then some people went off into mountains or something.
Yeah. Well, what happened is while you're going around the world of Faerun, the world doesn't stop. So some other adventurers, when she woke up, that's all he knows is that apparently some other adventurers, she woke up and they went and they didn't come back, but she did. So she's back.
So that was my other question, was just to confirm that was probably her. So it sounds like yes. And now, as our impressive buddy with his banner and his horse and dog is flipping the cart over, I'm going to casually use detect thoughts.
Give me an athletics check, by the way, really quick to lift the cart. And if somebody helps,
I was about to say me.
No.
Regarding the cart, would Sethreth have gone, yeah, I can physically do this, or would he have hitched up the draft horse to pull it over?
Oh, you could do it however you want it. If you want to do athletics, or if you have another idea for a role that you want to
Would he
try.
have looked at it and thought physically this is an easy task, or?
Like looked at it and be able to determine. Give me intelligence to see if you could determine how to hook up.
My great stat is intelligence.
See if you're smart enough to understand how to put a nail in a cart.
So how do you do an intelligence roll?
Just click on intelligence.
If you try to flip it over, Luca
yes.
will help you.
Or investigate. Just click investigation.
I did intelligence 15, not bad.
All right, yeah. So you're able to determine. And yeah, you can go ahead and get the card up that way.
Okay, I'll do it that way. So athletics. Bam. Oh, Jesus Christ.
All
I
right.
must have slipped my grip.
Well, I was going to give you, go ahead and you can roll advantage since you did the intelligence first. I thought your intelligence is that was that you're preferring to try to find like another alternative to using your muscles. I
did say I wanted to assist him.
Still crap.
Yeah, okay, and plus Luca was assisting you, so you get a big advantage there. All right, so you're able to flip the cart back up, and now it is back up. And thank you, you big strong half orc. I always know you. You must be a barbarian from the north. You come, you're far down here. You usually don't see your kind this far down in the Dale lands. You must have a heart of an explorer or something to be this way.
Well, you could say I'm seeking the truth, I guess. But like I said, let's get you packed up and on your way, old man.
You got it. And somebody
then I
else.
look at Luca's character. Thanks for the hand, big fella.
Close.
So who the bloody hell are you lot? You got names, or you just like?
Can I get an answer about my detect thoughts first? Sorry, I didn't want to cut you off, but my answer probably would have come before your bit there. So
tech
Tony,
thoughts. Yes.
As he was moving the cart, I basically want to see kind of his intentions and anything else that might be in his kind of outer layer of thoughts.
No, he's just you don't get anything other than this is a guy that's thinking about is a basic simple man. He thinks about farming. He doesn't have anything other than just wanting to get back on the road. He's still a little bit shaken. You can tell there's a little bit of fear, but that's natural from what just occurred. But that's generally seems like nothing really extreme, just normal thoughts of getting back on the road, weather, stuff like that.
No, I'm talking about Sethreth.
Oh.
But thanks
okay.
though. I got a bonus detect thoughts just now.
All right. So you want I guess with him that would have to be, is that automatic or he try to counter that roll? I would think that'd be a counter.
No, he can only counter it if I try and go do deep thoughts by Jack Handy. Sorry.
So what do you want to know then?
Right.
Yeah, you asked the question and I can probably answer it, or?
Yep. So basically I'd like to know what is his basic intentions right now and what is his kind of core motivation at the moment. I think that's about all I could probably draw right now because we aren't really talking about anything.
Yeah, I can easily answer that. So you would have found his mind's probably quite open to that probe. And he's literally thinking, I want this cart flipped. I want this idiot loaded up and out of here because he's annoying the shit out of me. And then second, it's like, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, and he's looking at you guys going, can I trust him or not? That's where he's at.
Okay, cool. All right. So at this point then, as per Mako's suggestion, I'll walk over to Sethreth, but I think Sethreth's going to talk first. So I cut you off. I will not allow you to talk before I do.
All right.
So, who the bloody hell are you? Huh? Don't introduce yourselves. You're in my forest.
You talking to me?
I'm talking general, looking at all of you gazing around. And I look at the, the warriors that were more in the combat. So like Luca, Chris, Eric. And I'm like, kind of actually giving you a nod of approval. You fight well, I'll give you that. So
Just
who
a
are
bunch
you?
of-
Can I trust you?
We're just a bunch of misfits trying to do the right thing. How about you?
Yeah, I guess that fits me too, to be honest. You
Bail,
guys
by the
got
way.
any you guys got
Bail.
any tucker? Food? You
Yes.
talk funny, you lot, I tell you.
So at this point, I walk up to him and I break off a piece of my jerky and I hand it to him. I'm Sparrow.
Good, we've got tucker. Why don't you follow me to my camp? We've got a fire going, we can eat and get to know each other.
Capital idea. And you can tell us where the fuck we are.
Deal. Come on. He looks down at his dog. Come on, Bull. Let's get going.
What's your name, big guy?
I look over at my side him. Sethreth. Sethreth Blood Tongue.
Hmm. We have a bit of
I
a
don't
common
ask you.
name. Baal Blue Blood. We got a thing for blood, I guess.
Yes, we
I
do.
have no doubt that the next member of our party to join us will be named, well, the last name is going to be, let's see, we've got Blood Tongue and Blue Blood. So what's missing? Blue Tongue. Blue Tongue. That's what's missing.
Well, we have blue tongue lizards here in Australia. So
Bluetooth.
Excellent. Our next party member will be a lizard man named Blue Tongue.
We already
Love
have
it.
a lizard man though.
Luca.
Not anymore.
Luca
Oh,
Farah.
I have not introduced myself formally. Please know, Sethrith. I'll give him the full, yeah. I am Sir Duncan Yi Demar El Scoop Ibedorn at your service.
a lot of name that.
Just
Does it
Scoop
make
is
does it make you feel proud to have a big name?
absolutely.
Well, all right.
Actually, it made my parents feel proud because they gave it to me. A really long argument, really long
Yeah,
argument ending with the longest name ever.
Yeah. The parents gave it to you, what, with beaten with a stick or something?
No, they beat me with honey.
Honey, ha! Is that why you talk with sweet words?
It's true.
You fight well, though, big man. You fight good. I like that.
As do you, sir.
Thanks.
All right, so
Why
I
do you
guess
all
we set up
talk so
camp.
funny around here?
So
Did
while
you guys-
they're talking with a new party member, I call out, "Hey, Luca, Luca,
What?
hey, where you been? You missed the whole tomb thing."
It's complicated.
Complicated. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. For your benefit, I've actually composed a series of limericks to describe our adventures in the tomb. Would you like to hear it?
Can we walk faster, please?
Only because they're from you.
So very quick, Mako, before you do that, do we want to be setting up a camp and chatting more? And that would be a perfect opportunity for you to do that, unless you want to keep that between you and Luca.
Great. Oh no, I'm more than enthusiastic for any audience, and I can start casting Loman's shelter or what was that again? Yeah, Loman's
Hut.
tiny hut. While
We don't
I-
have to. We're going to our friend here's camp. He has a
Yeah,
fire.
it's not far.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
he's invited us to his home.
Okay.
And then
When
you
we get to
can-
the camp, then I'll cast the Loman's
Are you
tiny
sure?
hut.
Are we walking into like an ambush? Because I'm not one to judge on appearance, but you are scary as fuck. Okay.
I don't think that he has lied to us so far.
That
Before
is
you,
Well,
such
Johnny.
a load of horse shit. You say
I-
that, and your best friend in the world is Bale.
Yes, but me
consider
and Belle
this.
have been together for years. We've known
Indeed.
each other for
And
years.
you'll be the last person in the world to judge someone by their appearance. I mean, look at him. He's got fucking horns. Come on.
You would
Bale,
you'd-
no offense. I know you're a decent and wonderful.
Oh, God.
I will
you'd-
say,
you'd-
so far, everyone I've met with blood in their last name has been lovely. So
Yeah.
I'll have you know.
They sure seem to call
My
a lot of
favorite
it.
and most wonderful experience with a girlfriend. She was a half orc, so I take offense at this. All right,
You
this is
die.
actually true.
Some of my best friends are orcs.
Hey,
And my best
little,
friends were pirates, but you know, to each to their own, right?
I don't
My
like
little-
orcs. Don't trust them.
my little bluebird. You'd expect that if he was one of the bad guys, he would look fair and feel foul, whereas he looks foul and feels fair.
Probably
And also
smell
I read his
foul,
mind.
too.
You're right. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. That was rude of me.
Yes,
All right, get it
Dale
all
has a
the time.
point. Real villains look more like this.
Oh yes, Scoop. We know you're the worst villain of the.
We're just going to gloss over the I read his mind bit.
You wait. You read his mind though?
Yeah, I didn't ask permission, but yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Are you all saying this in front of me?
Yep.
Yeah.
I look at Bale. I look at Bale. Stay out of my head, blue boy.
Warning taken.
Now I take offense to that. I'm also blue, so do you have a thing against blue people? No.
I have something against people that get in my head. I don't care what your color is.
What do you mean, blue people?
Well, I figured that was the right thing to do, was to come out with it, letting you know that I read your mind, allowing you to retort and get angry, threaten me mildly. Expected that. Fair enough. I won't do it again.
Can I ask the question? Seth, right? Can I call you Seth?
It's Seth.
Oh, excuse me. My apologies, Seth Reth. Why are you out here in the woods?
Why are we all here? I guess
Well-
we all got something to find, don't we? Haven't found it yet.
I mean, that's true. We kind of got teleported or gated or something. Something happened, and
Ah.
now we're here. But you look like you've been living here your whole life.
I've
If
been
you
on my
have.
own for a while now. And I've been traveling these lands for a little bit, yeah.
Must be on some sort of quest.
Not really.
What brings you here?
You see, my kind aren't common. To be honest, I'm not even sure what my kind is. And normal folk don't react too well when they see me. Of course, judge me by my look. So you got to keep on your own a fair bit. Yeah, get my meaning.
I can definitely get your meaning. And as I say that, you see my tail swish in the dirt behind me.
You ever step on that?
Once or twice.
Nice. Anyhow, camp's just around the corner here.
No family, no wife or anything.
Huh, I ain't got time for women.
Well, you know,
You would judge by his appearance to try and compare him to anyone else that's had a lot of time with half orcs, that he looks pretty young for his age. You pretty young. If anyone's character has any experience being around half orcs or orcs, you would say he definitely hasn't even reached maturity yet.
But it's hard to tell because you're 7 feet tall.
7.5. Yeah.
Towers
You're
over all
like
of
that
us.
kid that, you know, the one that we all remember from grade school who we used to play rugby or football with. And he was, the rest of us were 12 years old, and so was the kid, but the kid looked about 16 because he was a foot taller than the rest of us.
Yeah.
Bastard with the growth spurt, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of those bastards.
oh,
So yeah,
I'll
we
tell
get
you-
to a clearing, I guess, and you'll just see it's maybe got a wall to it, one area to hide a fire, and it's just a regular old campsite. I'm assuming that's okay to do this, Tony?
I put the fire in front of you, and you got your little can't sit on the screen. We also got a little sleeping bag there. That's
Cool.
showing that it's your camp. But the guy Regis, he followed you. He's like, wait, you helped me. There's some things, that I want to help you now. You look like, are you confused? How did you get here?
I figured you'd be following us. Come settle down in camp.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
not in a hurry, right?
Oh, well, I being that you have saved me, I wouldn't mind having a little food. Don't worry. Let me make something for you. I got some meat here. Don't save your supplies if you got any. I'll make the rations here. And he begins cooking up, like, it actually begins to smell really good. Cooking up like some meat and some onions.
Nice.
He's got some leeks he's thrown in there. He sprinkled a little bit of alcohol, make it, the fire jumps. I mean, this guy, you can tell he's a good cook. He may not be a genius, because but he knows how to cook. And he begins talking.
Stay after all. You can stay if you keep cooking like that.
Thank you, Mr. Half-Orc. Thank you. Thank you for saving me. I saw you give that. All of a sudden I got on fire though. But how did that happen? Was like with lightning or something? Or did they breathe fire? It must have been that hound. Probably breathed fire on me. Thank God I didn't die though. I don't have any burns. It's quite strange. Anyway, let me tell you about some things that keep you safe here. Look, I highly suggest, no matter which way you're headed, that the bridge that's right up the road. Hold on. There's a bridge right up the road. If you go, make sure if you're gonna cross it, you only cross during the day. My grandfather told me it's a dangerous place. You don't want to go there. The fields right below the hillside. A great battle occurred there, and some knight named a Walgar or something like that. I don't know. It might be. I can't remember his exact name, but he went down in the battle. Him and his men, and they keep. It seems like I've heard rumors that they keep rising. Most of the time, outsiders tend to be a little bit more interested in this place, and the spirits, whatever that seem to rise there, I think they're attached to the bridge. At least that's the rumor. I don't know. My grandfather actually told me one time he remembers a bunch of adventurers, much like yourself, came to fight the spirits because supposedly they have some great treasure. And but they spent the night near the bridge. They were never seen again. And he's saying this around the fire, even though it's nighttime. He kind of gets closer to the fire, like he's trying to tell you a scary ghost story. More recently, a foolish boy from a nearby village took a dare and spent the night at the full moon at the bridge, and his decapitated body was found in the morning.
Well, at least you won the dare.
Well, I could tell you to stay, and it's a full moon this night that we come in, so I highly not. In fact, one time, but the spirits aren't always, it's funny, they aren't always hostile. One time when I was a boy, I had me flock, and me wolves were being attacked. They were being attacked by wolves, and I heard this howling, and I was trying to avoid the wolves by driving the flock down onto the plain where the great battle had occurred, and the wolves followed, and I thought I had lost. I was scarier than I even was when I saw you. But then, just as the wolves were closing in on me, half a dozen golden figures in old armor strode out the moonlight and attacked the woods with their swords. I drove my flock back up the hill, and the wolves didn't follow. Since then, I've been down on the battlefield a lot, checking it out, many times grazing with my sheep, and nothing has bothered me. Still, local wisdom tells me, the battlefield belongs to the spirit, and when any moon shines overhead, good Ringo has followed that wisdom, except for that one time in their youth. So as I was saying, if you want to go, it's being that you saved me, I want to make sure you stay all right, and if you were to have made camp there, God for help you probably never would have been seen again. I highly suggest you avoid that bridge at all costs. I know you might be thinking that you could pursue that treasure that those other adventurers were going after, but I'm telling you, it ain't worth your lives. I've seen these things. They all dressed in plate armor, carrying glowing swords, powerful indeed.
So you're saying, I heard you say something about treasure. Blah 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 blah.
Well, I suppose if that's all you heard from the tale, the treasure, but
And
I'm
It's-
actually all for avoiding this place. I got no interest to go in there.
what?
Get the.
Do you
get
not?
the-
Are you not seeking tales to tell, Sir Bard?
Undead though. I mean, not my favorite thing to contend with.
Now,
I
I've
like
never.
things to have minds that can be influenced one way or the other.
Well, we just fought a bunch of mummies. It's not like we don't have any experience with the subject. Shit, we just fought a mummy lord.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. What could be worse than that?
Oh,
Regis.
speaking of which, hey Luca, you want to hear our grand tale of defeating the Mummy Lord?
I've been waiting.
I mean spoilers, but okay. All right.
I mean, you're here.
All right. Is everyone ready?
I'll start pouring out some ale to everybody as we prepare for our limerick here.
and Ringle is serving the food, and he's waiting eagerly to hear a bard. Oh, I love bards. Go, please.
I'm stitching up my shoulder as you're doing it.
So, Silhouette vanished from sight, deciding she'd rather not fight. She then took to reading while teammates were bleeding. At least she steals jewelry, all right. Now, Duncan, he also was there, confusingly swinging at air. Though Sir Scoop was the guy with some sand in his eye, why wait when you've sword swings to spare? Sparrow, I think now understands that she shouldn't be manacling hands. Think she has to admit mummies will not submit to shackles when they can be sands. Well, we were all in a tight spot, and healing was needed a lot. Think a bard would be versed how the undead are cursed, so don't waste spells on mummy rot. Bale Blue Blood near won us the day, in a sort of inspiring way. With real poise and true grace, every blow to his face, and I burnt the Lord Mummy away. And so the vile Mummy Lord fell, but not by a weapon or spell. And then we mere mortals flipped through some weird portals. All in all, I'd say things went real well. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yay! Oh, that was wonderful. Hey, do you know the tale of the flight of dragons? Oh, I love bards. I have to tell me wife that I saw them when I get back.
That does remind me. We left a huge chamber full of treasure.
No, it was all fake.
Not in the mummy room.
Yeah.
Not the Mummy, right?
Yeah,
Actually,
you
that
need.
treasure was dumped out in the portal. We need to go back there. Like,
Yeah, we do.
like now.
I forgot.
Y'all walked away, left down the ground. All right. It's 10 o'clock. So we had a nice song to end our stream. So where we're leaving at now is you're gonna go back and get the treasure. Ringle, y'all are eating and being entertained, and he's told you about the bridge and all the history of it and everything else. So we will come back and you can decide what y'all want to do over the course of the next 2 weeks. Are y'all gonna pursue this adventure, what's going on at the bridge, and see what these things are, or what is there? Or are you gonna continue to Arabelle? Are you gonna head to Immersea? Or maybe you'll just head east and go to the nation of Sembia. That's if you like merchants counting, gold coins in their eyes. That's basically what's in there. Or you
There's
could go
one thing
north.
I'd like to do, though.
Oh yes.
I've been carrying around my dead uncle corpse for
Oh,
a
yeah.
long time. And I was hoping to taking him back to his bones back to Badera so he could be interred in the family crypt, but we're so far away, and this seems like a nice place. A friend Half-Orc, do you mind if I bury my uncle here in your forest?
Oh, I don't actually own the forest, and
You're
I wouldn't mind.
All right.
you are in the Holak forest, by the way, just to let you know.
I know you're a bard, but you're also a priest. Could you say some words over him after I've laid him to rest?
Absolutely. I do believe Joaquin would smile on his eternal rest.
So before bedding down, I do bury my uncle. And I take the book that I did snatch from the altar, which was one of his, if I recall, and I put it in his hands and then cover him with rocks and dirt.
I kneel down out of respect and lower my.
All right.
No, thanks.
So everybody that participates in the funeral, give yourself a kneeling down. Duncan starting it up. Anybody who participates gets it.
Woohoo!
All right. All right. So you've got your uncle has now been buried, but his legacy is still alive. You've also got that stone. That's something else. There's a lot that y'all could do. You could head to Immersea. You could head to Arabelle. You could head east. You could go north, back to Dagger Falls, see what's going on up there.
Who's carrying the stone?
What?
Who's carrying
the stone? Miku, before she left, we're gonna say Miku had given the stone. Y'all can decide who's carrying it. That's up to y'all. I would suggest probably Duncan you carry it because it is your kind of connected. But y'all can decide whoever wants to carry it. It's your business. But yeah, y'all have plenty you could do. You've also got the stone, investigating what's going on with that. Finding information about that. So y'all have 2 weeks to decide, what you're gonna do. You're gonna explore, head north, head south, head east, head west, head Arabelle, head down to, like I said, Immersea, head down to Duluck, which is again in Sembia. Or maybe you want to explore the forest and see what's going on in the woods. I don't know. Or you're gonna go to the bridge and see what's going on over there. We will find out in 2 weeks with this cool sandbox where y'all decide to go and what happens. But other than that, right now y'all are cooking, eating, and Mako is singing songs. It's a very good way for the stream to end and your characters enjoy their. And we will see you all later. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Great session, everyone. Have a great time.
Bye. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, and we also have our Patreon channel where you can get free writing lessons, or we'll teach a new module. I'm also going to be talking about immersive DMing and world building, all that stuff. So if you're interested in learning about that, please check out our Patreon page where you can support us. And all that money, of course, goes to just give you a better show that we try to produce. So again, thank you so much for your support. Y'all have a great day. If anybody wants to say anything.
Yeah, actually,
Bye.
I would like our buddy Jack to tell the stream a little bit about his business, and because it's related to that sweet ass battle axe he has.
Oh, go for it, Jack.
So yeah, my best buddy and myself have started about almost a year ago now a laser cutting and engraving business. Like we do make D&D related products, and as we go on, maybe once in a while I'll flash one out and show you. We do dice towers and all sorts of things. And this is a new product that I've just developed specifically for this character. And it will be making flat packs of these that we can send out that people can assemble themselves in the near future. So
amazing.
Yeah, the business is called Project H2. Check us out on Facebook and on Instagram.
Project H2, you said, right?
Project H2.
Awesome.
We'll have to add that into the stream as a Nightbot command. So whenever you talk about your business, you can just hit it, and then people can link straight to your business and check out all the cool stuff that you. And I'll tell you, I'm probably gonna need a Tonan sword soon, because I have a barbarian called Tonan that's gonna be playing in Eric's game. So I might have to hit you up about a cool looking sword for my barbarian that's gonna come in the future. So that would be awesome.
We can help you out there, my friend.
Yeah, that is so cool, man. Yeah, I'm glad to have you aboard, Jack. And yeah, I hope everybody had a good time tonight. We are going to get on out of here and tune in next Saturday for the Evil Team. They had just got on the road. They are on the Moonsea Ride. If I'm not mistaken, that's the road heading north. That's the road they chose to take into the north. Is it the ride? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Moonsea Ride. And they are on the Moonsea Ride, heading towards Tilberton. They had just come in contact with cards. We are going to see what happened there, and we will see you all later and see you next week. Thank you for tuning in.